How are we doing? Let's see. Joey joined. Hello, Joey. Hello, Brit Brat. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi, user 6606. Hello, Clancy. Hello, Caitlin. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Perfect. How's everybody? Hi, Gigi. Hi, Wendy. Oh, hi, Wendy. Wendy, I have... Oh, you know what? It's a perfect time to reapply. I'll go ahead and do that. It's a perfect time to reapply. Look what I got. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Miranda. Hi, Tasha. Yes, we are just getting started today. Just getting started. Sorry, I'm still getting myself situated, so you'll have to forgive me. Hi, everybody. We're at fine dining today, so fear not. I can't tell you where I am. I don't do that anymore until the very end. But I do have a cool little makeup mirror painted by Wendy. I know it's backwards, but she supplied me with some very nice things. Go check her out. Did I watch Full House growing up? Not really. Can y'all hear me okay? Hi, Ty Savage. All right, there we go. What are we wearing today? Some nice stuff. My hair is naturally curly, yes. All right, hi. Hi, Coco. Hi, Salma. Hi, Lorena. You like the mirror? Me too. What kind of food? This is French food. We're at a fancy French place tonight. So I believe that this is probably all, yep, this is the wine menu. Thank you, Joe. I can't tell you where we're eating. I can only tell you that it's French. Sorry. Hi, Ollie. Ooh la la. Yes. Okay, so in terms of... Oh, yes. All right. So, let's see. Those are all the cocktails. I think in terms of a drink, they have non-alcoholic stuff as well. Mocktail. What is that? En route tea? Lucky Patoka? Wilderton Earthen? I'm not sure if I necessarily want that tonight. What do we think? This is just plain water. Thank you, Cece. I think should we do like should I do a Diet Coke with lime? I mean, that's probably a good starting point, right? Diet Coke with lime. Or should we go like more hot tea? Hi, Just In and Out. Hi, Catherine. Hi, everyone. Yes, my top is from cider. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Feeling is mutual. It is very fancy. I'm glad I found this place. I'm literally the only one here right now, which is good because it's quiet. Okay, so horse to Irvis, or as some would say, hors d'oeuvres. We've got warm Mediterranean olives for $15. I told you it's fancy. We've got Pacific albacore rillettes with pimento. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming tuna for $16. There's a $25 cheese plate. There's $20 bacon-wrapped dates. There's $25 thinly sliced ham. And there's $20 prawns. What are we thinking? Cheese plate? Cheese plate could be good. I don't want prawns. I would say that... I don't know what the Pacific albacore rillettes are. What does that even mean? Cheese plate? All right, we can start with the cheese plate. That sounds like a good call. I mean, the bacon wrapped dates sound good too. We'll ask, yeah, I know it's tuna, but like what style of tuna? You know what I'm saying? What's a rillette? I have no idea. I see it's a spread. Okay. By the way, our waiter has a super French accent. I'm very excited. Hi, Marie. Did you say once that your name is not actually pronounced Marie and I've been pronouncing it wrong the whole time? I feel like you said that. No, not roulette. Rillette. Rillettettes, if someone wants to look that up. Maybe Marie will know. What's Pacific albacore rillettes with pimenton? No, that was just the hors d'oeuvres. We haven't even gotten to the appetizers. They're different. Oh, right. Marie Lee. Am I saying that right? Or Mary Lee or Marie Lee? Pâté of minced pork, really? It's a spread. Oh, thank you, Brianna. I haven't eaten much today, so I'm quite hungry. I think the cheese plate sounds like a safe. It's a tuna spread on bread. Marie Lise. Lise, like flour. Got it. Hi, Ashley. What's up, girl? All right, well, we'll start with the cheese plate. That sounds like an easy bet. After that, there are appetizers. Let's take a look. Marie Lise. Marie Lise. Marie Lise. Marie Lise. I won't forget it. I might forget it. I'm going to try not to forget it. Thank you, Ashley. Now comes the appetizers. We have garlic soup with rock shrimp, bacon, egg, and toasted bread. We have roasted beet salad with mango and Moorish spice. We have Basque salad with frisée, poached egg, apples, pine nuts, and Bayonne ham vinaigrette. I came from the donut video. Nice. Just join on Patreon. Nice. Thank you, What to Paw. I appreciate that. And you could also join Patreon, The Royal You. I have a whole bunch of stuff on there. I just put out a new spicy podcast. Hi, Stina Marie. Also, if you want to contribute to this meal, you are more than welcome to. I have Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Oh, I have lipstick on my teeth. Thank you. Thank you. Did I get it? I think I probably got it. All right. That's the salad. They have Pacific calamari. I don't really like calamari. There's, strip steak crudo. Oh, we're probably going to have to do that, right? Serrano chili pepper, Granny Smith, and fingerling potato chips. Interesting. Stuffed piquillo peppers with goat cheese, pistachio, and golden raisins. That sounds good. Toy box tomato tartlet with garlic, thyme, basil, and balsamic. They have a terrine. What's a terrine? Warm sheep's milk cheese and ham and aged sherry. I don't know about that. Butter lettuce salad. Okay. I know it's fancy. So we'll get the cheese plate. I think the strip steak crudo or the stuffed peppers are the two that I'm liking the most between those two, right? What do we think? And then I'll read you the main course while we decide about those. Oh, I'm not lactose intolerant. I mean, maybe I am, but I do it. Then the main course. A roasted chicken breast with corn, maitake, trumpets, and sherry wine. So we'd have to figure something out. The stuffed peppers have goat cheese, pistachios, and golden raisins. Honestly, those sound good. They're like fancy jalapeno poppers, it sounds like. Duck leg confit with green lentils and ham. Basque rice. Hi. Can you tell me what the Pacific albacore rillettes are?
It's like a pate, you know?
It's a pate. Got it. Okay.
Shredded fresh tuna.
Yeah. Okay.
Mixed with
cheese.
aioli. Some piment d'Espelette, like a chili pepper.
Chili pepper. Oh. Okay. Let's do that, the cheese plate, and a Diet Coke with lime to start. Okay. That should be good to start.
Wow, it's windy now.
I know. Is there a way to block the wind? Probably not, huh? What can you do?
Unless you want to move them.
It's just not as well lit. We'll fingers crossed it's not.
You're going to have the light for the...
Yeah, exactly. The light is important. We'll figure it out. I will. Thank you. I got two things. Diet Coke with lime, please. Thank you. Okay. So we already have ordered 2 hors d'oeuvres, which we're spending money today. Appetizers. I like the. So what did we say between the? Yeah, sorry, I missed your comment, Asher. What did we say between the strip steak crudo and the stuffed piquillo peppers? And then also, in terms of the mains, I left off at the duck leg, Basque rice that has corn, spinach, tomato, basil. I don't know what's espelette? Peppers? Did we decide peppers? Okay. We'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. Smile for peppers, frown for steak. This is just for another appetizer. Smile for peppers, frown for steak. Smile for peppers, frown for steak. Stuffed peppers, steak crudo. Ooh. Smile for peppers, frown for steak. Yeah, I know. It's pretty close. It's pretty dang close. That's tough. I mean, one thing we could do, and hear me out, is potentially not even do a main and just go like, because we already ordered 2 hors d'oeuvres. We could order both the strip steak and the peppers. Now, I don't know. Now, here's the other thing. Hear me out. They do have a New York steak for a main. So we could not do the strip steak crudo. Stuffed peppers are special, yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I saw that, Mandy. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Both sound amazing. Well, we had duck pretty recently at our last French restaurant. I think in terms of, slow-cooked onion, pepper, tomato, garlic, crispy ham, and poached egg. That sounds pretty good. So, do both of them and skip the entree? What do we think about that? Should I get both the strip steak and the stuffed peppers and just skip an entree? Because that way we'd get to try like 4 different things, that none of which would be terribly big, right? We cool with that? Just straight up App City? Because I don't need however much the New York steak is. We get 2 hors d'oeuvres, 2 appetizers. We can do dessert. They have plenty of desserts here. We can even get a side. They have $15 sides. Potatoes plus manchego gratin. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Should we do that? App City? Long time no see. Hi, Miss Wells. All right, we'll do that. That's a nice glass. Thank you very much. I'm also going to throw in a couple more appetizers. And if you wouldn't mind just bringing them out slowly one by one.
You have time?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do a strip steak and a piccolo peppers as well. And the peppers, yeah. Oh, and also a side of manchego gratin. Yeah. Thank you. All right, y'all. Girl dinner, baby. And now we have, boom. Oh no, a paper straw. Whatever will I do? Whatever will I do? Hi, Amber. Whatever will I do? I know what I'll do. Unnamed until they decide to sponsor me. Let's go. Boom. Drop the mic. I dropped the mic. I got my own straw. That's right. I'm a professional. I bring my own straw. I don't rely. Look, I love San Francisco, but I do not love paper straws. If they had plastic straws, we wouldn't have this problem. There's a lot of things we could do before getting rid of plastic straws. That's my opinion. It's honestly not even worth it to do paper straws. How much pain has the paper straw caused us as a society? Hi, Marble. Well, yeah, I used to have a code for mermaid straw. Oh, yeah, that's nice. How much pain has the paper straw caused us as humans? A lot. A lot. That's why I have my own. It's much better. Much better. I did order, but I haven't eaten, Demi. So we got 2 hors d'oeuvres, 2 appetizers, and a side coming. Yes. Girl, you need sponsorship on this one. That's what I'm saying. I do need sponsorship. I agree. I like lemon in my Diet Coke. Yeah. I prefer lime, but I prefer lemon if lemon is the only option. Plant-based straws are fine. I don't mind that. Those are just as good. They're a little bit fragile, but that's fine. Hi, Andrea Marie. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Yes, we like that top. No, this is a Diet Coke, Drea. This is a Diet Coke. Diet Coke with lime. My normal go-to. Slushies with a paper straw? Are they really making us do that? Paper straws do get soggy. That's what I'm saying. What's the difference between hors d'oeuvres and apps, Tara? Actually, I'm looking at this. It's not a temperature thing, because there's cold and hot on both of them. I wonder if it's size. They're roughly priced the same. I don't know. Maybe it's like the difference between finger food and not finger food. I don't know. Size, maybe. Thank you. Apps are bigger? Maybe. I mean, we'll see how much the cheese plate is. $25? I hope it's a nice size cheese plate. Size and how they're served, that work for a catering company. Well, there you go. There's your answer, Haley. Thank you, Christina. Finger food, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Spicy. I can't wait to see the peppers. Yeah, they're going to be good. Where's my doggy? He's at home. It's hard to bring him every day. I bring him when I can. Thank you. Ooh, whoa, I haven't seen that one before. Thank you, whoever sent that. Melbourne girl? Awesome. Thank you very much. You know what would have been cool is if they had made the animation put my face in the mirror. What is the name of the restaurant? I cannot tell you. Because people will do stupid things like call the restaurant when they figure out where I am. I will tell you the name of the restaurant later. And sometimes it's good I don't say the name because if the food isn't great, then, yeah. But, yes, this is a microphone. How do I choose which restaurants to go to? It's kind of a struggle sometimes because it needs to be well lit and quiet. And this place does both of those things, luckily. The menu shows it. What menu? Thank you, everyone. Have I been here before? No, never been here. Never been here before. So, I'm excited. I mean, it's kind of a little out of the way. There's not really many restaurants in this area that I'm aware of. It's within a couple of blocks, so I don't normally pass by this place. But I've been meaning to come here for a while, so here I am. Thank you. Is Mackenzie here? Shout out to Mackenzie. They were instrumental in making today's stream happen. Do I want to help her? Well, I mean, sometimes I do need helpers. Yes, yummy nummies indeed. Love the top. Thank you. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Jade. I walk everywhere. I do not own a car. I used to have a car. I had a 2007 Honda Fit that I drove from Atlanta to San Francisco when I moved. But it broke down halfway through, and I repaired it, but I sold it more or less once I got to the city. I have a question, but don't know how to ask without offending. Kat, go ahead and ask, and as long as it's in good faith, I will very kindly correct you if anything needs correcting. Yeah, it's all good. I'm here to help. I don't want you to feel like you can't ask me something because I'm happy to answer. What is this? Thank you.
This is the tuna.
Okay, perfect.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. All right. And mods, please pin the question if you wouldn't mind when you see it. Yeah, there is only 30 mods, so you gotta cut them some slack. They're doing a great job. Okay, this is a tuna dip. It's called. It's an hors d'oeuvre. It is called Pacific Albacore Roulette with pimenton. It kind of reminds me of pimento cheese. Even though they didn't say there was cheese in there, it kind of looks like tuna, cheesy tuna. It might be mayo instead of cheese, but we're about to find out. These are some like thin little cracker things. Put it down. Smells good. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. I mean, I don't think that's raw. It might actually, no, it's warm, so it's cooked. I'm gonna tell you something though. That one bite is 10 times better than anything we ate yesterday. Yes, this is my own straw. It's warm. So it's definitely cooked at least a little bit. Ooh. I'll tell you what, these little cracker things, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, that's really good. This is like a fancy French tuna dip. Mm. Yeah, it's good. I gotta pace myself here because as much as I want to eat all of this, I think these hors d'oeuvres are meant to be shared. So we gotta pace ourselves with another hors d'oeuvre and 2 more appetizers and a dessert and a side. Yes, this is a Diet Coke. Shay ordered pizza, nice. I have an honest question with no disrespect, says Reba. Ask away, Reba. Ask away. What's the side? We ordered potato gratin. So, like creamy scallop potatoes, basically. Mm. God, I mean, what are these? Whatever these are, they're very good. Very good. Honestly, like, the dip is very good, but like, where do I get these crackers? They're so thin and crispy. I wonder if they're homemade. They might be. I wouldn't be surprised. Do I like cherry Coke? Oh, yeah. I like all forms of Coca-Cola. I only drink the diet ones, though. Do I drink Coke with every meal? I drink a Diet Coke with a lot of my meals because I'm sober. Thank you, Julia. I got it from Cider. Because I'm sober, Diet Coke is like a nice way to have, with lime, is a way to have kind of like my own fancy drink. They look like water crackers. Yeah, they're kind of like it, but honestly, they're fresher than you'd think they would be if you got them out of a bag, which makes me think either they do something to them here or they make them here. They do look like matzo crackers, but they're much better than matzo crackers, I assure you. So it's like maybe they warm them up. Maybe they toast them just to kind of get them nice and fresh. Holiday edition Coca-Colas, yeah. Coke Diet or Coke Zero Ultimate. Have you had that one? It's like the League of Legends branded one. It's kind of just like vanilla Coke, but it's good. Thank you, Francesca. Thank you, Goofy. Do I eat all three meals a day at a restaurant? No. I typically eat 1 meal a day at a restaurant, or Monday through Friday, and make it a big meal. So, like, until this, all I had today was protein shake. That's it. Yeah. I found the Lighthouse Ranch. Nice, Shells. The Lighthouse Ranch is great. If you're wondering what the best ranch is, the answer is Lighthouse. And it's a little bit tricky to find. It's not in like the salad dressing aisle. It's usually in like the refrigerated, like health, like near the tofu. Because there are some, if we saw you in public, could we say hi? Yeah, of course. There's refrigerated salad dressing as well, and that's where it is. Have you ever played an instrument before? I got one question for you. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Should we just end the stream there? Should we end the stream there? Have I played an instrument? Yeah, I can play a few chords on the guitar. Like, I know all the major and minor chords in the guitar, but I'm not good at it. So I would not call myself like a musician necessarily, though I used to do musical theater, so singing. I can sing. It is a nice day today. You disclose your age? Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 30. I know you thought I was 25. Thought I was pacing myself? Shh. There's still some left. I want to read you the desserts, y'all. Favorite theater role you ever played? Oh, geez. The Lion from Wizard of Oz was a lot of fun. Nathan Detroit was a lot of fun. I liked a lot of my theater stuff. Sherlock Holmes. I mean, Sherlock Holmes was a fun one because my best friend, and still best friend, Timothy, when we were in the 7th grade together, he was Moriarty, I was Sherlock Holmes, and that's how we met. And we were best friends to this day. We talk all the time. But yeah, so maybe that was my favorite one, just because it was fun. No, Cat, I do not. What did I just order? So far, we had our tuna dip, which was very good. We have a cheese plate after this, strip steak crudo, and stuffed piccolo peppers, and a potato manchego gratin, just like potatoes. The scalloped, cheesy potatoes, basically. Thank you, Mala. My favorite color is either pink or red at this point. I want to see those peppers. I hear you, me too. Am I an actress? No. I used to do musical theater, so I did acting, but I'm not, I wouldn't call myself that, especially not now. Hey, I don't hate on microwave quesadillas. I can't say the name of the restaurant, Ruby. I will later. Watch the episode with Tim? Yeah. Scallops are... Well, no, scalloped potatoes, so not scallops. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, scallops are the seafood. Scalloped potatoes are kind of like potatoes cut to sort of look like scallops. Although I never thought of it that way, but it's true. Is it cold in San Francisco? It's a little bit chilly out today, but I'm fine. I mean, it's warmer than it's been for a while. Thank you, Klutzy. Moz Earthquake, yes. Have I been to Chicago, California? No, I haven't. Scalloped potatoes with cheese makes them amazing. I agree. 95 in Ohio? No. Do I avoid talking about sobriety? No, I don't. I'm very happily and proudly sober. Am I a secret food blogger that gets paid? No, in fact, I usually, almost exclusively rely on viewer donations. People who give on Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App to make these meals possible. Because I couldn't do it every day if it weren't for that. My dog is at home. He's at home. Hi from Aruba. Hello. Did I make my shirt? No, but it kind of looks homemade, doesn't it? Would you ever... I kind of... Well, we don't need to get into that. Just go to my Patreon. Basically, what you want is there. Hi, Rach. Chat does move fast. Yeah, if you got muted, it happens. It's nothing against you. It's just sometimes the mods have to move very fast. Strawberry. These are hearts, not strawberries. They kind of look like they could be strawberries, but they're definitely hearts. Hello. Yes. Do I like theme parks? I love theme parks. It's like one of my favorite things. One of my favorite podcasts is about theme parks. Podcast The Ride. I don't know if y'all heard about that. It's a good one. Hi from Erie. Lake Erie? Happens all the time. Yarn TikTokers. Oh, yeah. I would love that. Disneyland. I've never been to Disneyland, but I've been to Disney World many times. Disney World, Universal Studios, Busch Gardens. Those are the three big ones. Where's the next app? Oh, well, this is a French restaurant, so, they take their time. We're going to take our time. This is Diet Coke, not Coke Zero. Am I going to do a meet and greet? I'd love to, but it's kind of tough. Yeah, Nick Murray. I actually saw that they were talking about you in the mod chat, and they felt bad about that. It happens. Yeah, I do want to go to Knott's Berry Farm for sure. Do I like Starbucks? Yes, I do. Actually, I had a really sweet moment today. My favorite barista and I, we talk whenever she's there, working. And, we usually have, nice interactions. And she knows what I do and follows me and is in the chat sometimes. And she has a kid, and I know stuff about her. But like today, for the first time, she was on break when I walked in, and so we just like sat and talked for 20 minutes, and it was honestly really nice. It was like, I think our friendship deepened in a nice way. It was good. Yeah, she was actually wearing pumpkin spice latte makeup because today's pumpkin spice latte day. Yeah, my mods are warriors for sure. Hi from Scotland. Now, let me see if I can say your name right. Is it Saoirse? Am I saying that right? Because my brain says Saoirse, but I think it's Saoirse, right? Saoirse? Saoirse. I think so. The restaurant has metal straws. No, I brought my own. Best state for queer people is California. Period. Also, most West Coast states, like Washington, is going to be fine. Oregon, for the most part. Yeah. Do I like to read? Reading isn't really my thing, unfortunately. I wish it was, but I'm not much of a reader these days. Oh, Bill, it's asking for the last 4 of my phone number, but actually there's a button that you can press that just says skip this step. It makes it hard to see, but the button's there, I promise. And thank you in advance. I appreciate that. Have you tried escargot? Many times. I love escargot. I love escargot. But apparently they don't have it here, which is kind of weird. But what are you going to do? My brother lives in Maryland, or I guess Northern Virginia, but yeah. Oh, thank you. Bill paid $10 towards dinner. Everyone say thank you to Bill. Bill Venmoed $10. Oh, wait. Actually, Bill's probably not going to be back in the stream until... There's Bill. Bill's back now. Thank you very much, Bill. Thank you. Very nice of you. No one ever... Okay, I got it right. Saoirse. You know why? Is because of Saoirse Ronan. Because everyone was like, how do you pronounce her name? And someone was Saoirse. Okay, there you go. But yes, thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. Hi from Seattle. Hello. Thank you, Jessica French. I'm in a good mood today, y'all. Oh, thank you, Whitney, as well. Wait, is that Rachi? I think that's Rachi Fachi, right? I think Rachi Fachi that's their real name. $15. Oh, Julia, I have Venmo. Yep, I knew it, Rachi Fachi. Everyone say thank you to Rachi Fachi. Rachi Fachi sent $15. Thank you, Rachi Fachi. And if you, Julia, if you want to send for this meal, Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, and they're all in the link in my bio. Thank you. And thank you, Rachi Fachi. I know we talked about... I can't stop saying Rachi Fachi. Are you upset with me that I'm saying Rachi Fachi? I hope not. You know I love you. I know it's Rach Fach. It could be. You let me know. I ran out of crackers.
I'll bring you some.
Thank you. We're getting more crackers. I love you too. Thank you, Ricky. Can we meet? Well, I wouldn't say I have a partner. In the video I said I'm dating her. We're not quite girlfriend yet. I don't know if partner is quite the right word, but the person that I'm dating is firmly anonymous. I even recorded a podcast yesterday where I accidentally said her name and I bleeped it out because, just because she's dating me doesn't mean she should have to be in public view, right? And also she has a kid, and it's like, there's no reason for that to happen. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Kara. Girlfriend, yes. What was the hardest part of transitioning, says Saoirse? I don't know. Probably the first few times I told someone. I told my friend Deb the first time. No, taken is not the right word because I'm polyamorous, so I date multiple people at once. What was I talking about? Yeah, the first few times you say I am trans out loud to another person, it is nerve-wracking. So that's probably... Thank you. Do you make these in-house?
Yes, we do.
Of course. I knew it. I knew they were too good to be, out of the box. Thank you very much. Knew it. Can I ask personal? Yeah, you can ask personal questions. I'm here for you, just as long as they're in good faith. That's it. The tattoos on my wrist are the trans flag and the lesbian flag in a heart. Whoa, Julia. Oh my God. Dang, Julia. You there? Okay, there you are. Everyone say thank you to Julia Bundy. Julia, can I say how much you sent? Jeez, girl. Or, I don't know, that's an affirming word for you. Well, thank you. I'm glad you make my day right back. Can I say how much? Yes? Okay. Julia sent $100. I know I'm like a broken record at this point. Anytime we get a gift of this magnitude, I always like to say it out loud because the gratitude doesn't ever diminish. I could not do this without y'all. I truly could not. Like, I am not rich. I'm not independently wealthy. I'm not just like someone who has endless pockets. The only reason that we can have this space together is because of people like Julia, who make it so that I'm able to cover my meals. I'm able to, in some evenings we have leftover, that goes straight into the rent fund. And that is in some ways even more appreciated because, what is it? The hierarchy of needs. Like, I need a roof over my head first. I love this food, but so anyways, thank you, Julia. It's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Gina says, this is a tuna dip. Tuna dip. Could I ask advice about hiring a trans staff member? Sure. Yeah, everyone should say thank you, Julia. Always hugely appreciated. Always. Thank you. But yeah, Saoirse says it feels like talking to a friend, so comforting. I'm glad. Yeah, it is very fancy tuna. And we confirmed they make these in-house. Makes sense. Best advice to support a trans family member. Call them by the correct name and pronouns and remind them that you love them often. So am I a lesbian? Yes. Chuck. My zodiac sign is Aquarius. Thank you, Autumn. Oh, that's so nice. Rose, are you there? Rose? By the way, I want to make sure that we all re-acknowledge how good my mayonnaise joke was. I'm never going to forget that. Never going to forget that. Is Rose there? Wait, there's Rose, R-O-Z-E. Everyone say thank you to Rose with a Z. Rose sent $20. Thank you so much, Rose. That's a kiss. Thank you very much. Everyone say thank you to Rose. What time is it where I am? 5:13. Yes, thank you, Rose. Yeah. The SpongeBob. I'm just never going to... The reason I bring it up again is because I'm never going to say something that funny again. It just lined me up perfectly. I've peaked. I should just never try to do that. You know what I'm saying? Again. Like, why even try? What is the person I'm dating's name? I got to be careful because I accidentally slipped last night. She has a code name that you're allowed to know. Katie. What about in a respect? Can you pin Little Stovia's comment, please, mods? I think they were asking about a trans staff member. The pup is not with us today. Yes, Katie. Katie is her name. It's her code name, at least. No. What do I do for a living? You're looking at it. Will I get surgery? Okay, there it is. I have a member coming on who hasn't been able to change their name. How can I pass this to staff? What do you mean you mean legally? All right.
You want to
I think I'm good for now. Yeah, got to pace myself. Okay. Perfect.
This one is a blue cheese. It's called a fond d'Ambert. It's a cow milk.
Okay.
So you need to see this is Comté.
Conte.
Comté.
Okay.
From the Alps. That's Osairati, a Manchego cheese from the Basque Country.
Okay.
And this one is called Chevrita, the goat cheese also from the Basque Country.
Okay.
And Panoigo is
Fig?
figs,
Almond?
and almond bread,
Okay.
and quince paste.
Perfect. So blue, Manchego,
Yeah.
Conte, and
Chevrita.
Chef.
cheese.
Okay,
Chef.
perfect.
Voilà.
Merci. There we go. Let's take a look, y'all. Here we go. So, this is Chèvre. This is Conte. This is Manchego. This is blue. This is like a jelly thing, and this is like a fig almond thing. All right. Triple checking if that person said about the name. Yes, legally we have their medical. Okay. Yes, legally we have medical licenses, so they still have their blank name for legal purposes. So, what is your question like? What's your question related to in terms of like what you call them? Is that what you're asking? Or because of course, whatever their name is, it should be on their name tag if they have one. It should be what everyone calls them. The legal name should really only be even mentioned when it is how can I introduce their real name to staff respectfully? The answer is pretty simple. Like, let's say that my legal name wasn't Lily. It is, but let's say it wasn't. Say it was still Nick, which was my old given name. You wouldn't say, all right, everyone, this is Nick, but actually call her Lily. You would say, everyone, this is Lily. Because who cares if it's the legal or not name? The only thing that the legal name affects is documents, right? It doesn't matter what you in fact, I would say that any employer worth their salt would introduce the person as their actual name, not their legal name. Let's eat. We also have bread. They have 5 pieces of bread for 5 things to eat, I guess. And beurre. Du beurre. San Francisco. That's pretty good. Yeah, cis people do that too. Yeah, but it's not even preferred. It's your actual name. There's legal and there's actual, right? Because just because it's legal doesn't mean it's like your real name. I was never really Nick. You know, I was always Lily. I just didn't know it. Legally, I guess I was, but I was always Lily, truly. There's a lot of comments, so if that one, the question asker says anything back, mods, please pin it so I can see. When did I start hormones? I started hormones May 2021. It's like a wheat bread, looks like. Thank you, Original Jasmine. Let me get some butter. Wait. Should I put cheese and butter together? Is that a thing you do? Exactly. I want to introduce them as they really are, not their legal name. There you go. That's the right thing to do. Yes. Okay. I want to make, because like I've never put cheese and butter on the same thing. Seems kind of redundant, but we'll do it. Du beurre. Du beurre. Yes, butter and cheese go together. Cool. All right, which one should we start with? I think probably we'll go from right to left. Start with what is this again? Not the Manchego. Chef. This is goat cheese. Here we go. Ah, oui. It's not the French custom. Okay. They gave me butter, so it must be used for something, right? Advice for starting SRT, HRT, take the plunge. You'll thank yourself later. I promise. You'll thank yourself later. I mean, don't do it if you're not ready, but if you're ready but just nervous, do it. I was like still kind of nervous when I started, but like I'm glad I started when I did because it takes a while to start seeing results. Oh yeah, totally, Felicity. But Marie-Lise is our resident French expert. So, okay, that was pretty good. I'm gonna try a piece again. just to kind of get a second read on it. I'll try and describe what it tastes like. Demi has a question. Okay. I probably have an answer. It's acidic. It's bright. Did I tell you my doctor won't prescribe hormones? I have to go to a specialist. That is so dumb. I'm sorry, Ollie. I'm sorry. Honestly, it kind of tastes like a sharp white cheddar. If you gave me that and said it was white cheddar, I'd probably believe you. Probably. Nope, not bitter at all. It's bright and slightly acidic, kind of like a sharp cheddar. That's what it is. Hi. Very good, thank you. Let's move on. We've got our manchego next. I'm trying to show you what this looks like. You see there's a little bit of... Just clearly like high-class cheese, for sure. Ooh. 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 No, that's Conte. Ooh. That's more unique. Ooh. A little spicy? I'm gonna try some without the bread, just like because it's unique. It's softer. It's a little bit funkier. It's spicy, but not like in they added spice to it. It's like the cheese. No, maybe they did add a little bit of spice. It's possible. It's piquant. It's like sharp. But in some ways, it's more mellow than this guy. This is like a sharp cheddar. This is kind of like a more mellow, spicy cheese. Fascinating. I like that a lot. I actually like it better than this one. They're very good. By the way, I know someone had a question. Mel maybe had a question. I wish I liked cheese as much as cheese. I wish cheese liked me. Yeah, I feel that. I'm like very mildly lactose intolerant. When I eat a pint of, this is going to be fine, but when I eat a pint of ice cream, which I've been known to do, that can like do some stuff. Oh yeah, with the jelly. Okay, we'll do it with the jelly. I'll try a little bit because I have cheese in my mouth right now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Question about being poly. Yeah, you can ask. You can turn off the captions if you want. Do better with sheep cheese. Interesting. Thank you for... My mom can't understand how ice cream, but pizza doesn't. Well, there you go. What is this? So there's some... How hard is it to change your name? It's not hard to change your name. It is just annoying and expensive. Like, you need to go on the internet and look up your local city government and type in like San Francisco city name change. And it'll be like, you need this form, and this form, and you need to pay this much money, and you need to like show these forms of identification. And then you need to bring it to the office, and they like give you these. It's just complicated, and it takes a while too. Newly fed. Oh, thank you, Mel. Yes, I do have a Patreon and a podcast. Do hormones mess with your emotions? No, they help me feel my emotions better. How soon do you tell new partners about being poly? I'm new to it, not sure when to share or discuss. Mike, great question. Immediately. In fact, I would say that a majority of poly people only date other poly people. Like, I'm not very excited at the prospect of dating a monogamous person because there's power asymmetry there. Like, the power dynamic is just kind of not quite right because I can date multiple people, but they don't want to, right? So that's starting things off on the wrong foot. So I would highly recommend, if you're poly, especially if you're new to poly, seek out other poly people. Through my advice. Hi, Princess Vanessa. Vanessa. Poly just means I date multiple people at once. So I can have multiple girlfriends. I can have a wife and a girlfriend. I can have 0 girlfriends. I can have 1. It's the opposite of monogamy, which is you only date one person at a time, right? Okay. Let's try which one is this? Manchego? Ooh, that's funky. Oh, that's funky. All right, here we go. I'll try a little bit of butter. Ooh. Ooh. Definitely the funkiest. Can you emotionally commit to all of them? Yes. Multiple emotionally committed relationships. As opposed to like an open relationship where you have one emotionally committed person and maybe physical relationships with a couple other people. Poly, you can have like deep long-term relationships with multiple people. Ooh, that's funky. And I say this in the best way, it tastes like a shoe. I say that as a compliment. That kind of tastes like a shoe. It's good. Like, if you like funky cheese, this is good. It's got a very unique flavor. Definitely aged. Definitely like, whew. All right, let's try it with a little bit of jelly and see how that goes. If you're poly and dating, it's so hard to see questions right now, and dating 2 people, would the other person be dating that person too? Not necessarily. Sometimes it happens, and that's where you get like a polycule. But typically, if you're dating 2 people, those people aren't going to also be dating, but they know about each other. They might be friends. They might just like, there's mutual respect between those people, or there needs to be in order for it to work. How can I help a friend change their name? They keep asking for help, and I don't know where. I mean, ultimately, they gotta figure that out themselves. It's not that hard. They can Google it. My husband is one of the non-ally people. Oof. Mandy. Do your partners meet each other, or do you keep them separate? That all depends on the people. It can definitely, I would say that as time goes on, like if you have long-term relationships with 2 people and they're not dating each other, it would make sense for them to meet at a certain point and hopefully be friends. Husband is a non-ally. Yeah, Mandy and Amy. Ugh. I'm going to do the monkey covering eyes emoji for you on that one, because I can't imagine, like, with all due respect and love to y'all, if I met someone and had like the best time, like we went out for coffee and it was like, oh my God, you're so sweet, and then you told me your husband or boyfriend didn't like me, unfortunately is a reflection on you. And that would basically be it for us, because unless you were like actively trying to leave that person, there's no room. I ain't got time for that. Would I ever date a man? No, except for my hubby Dakota, if hubby Dakota is here. Yeah, like the fact that you date someone who isn't an ally is not great. Now, it's one thing if you've just been with this person for a little while and you're slowly learning this, okay, but we're going to try the blue cheese. We're going to start the blue cheese with some jelly to see. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, no. You didn't offend me, Mandy. You didn't. Yeah, but Ollie, do you want to be hubby Ollie as well? Because you can be hubby Ollie. We've just never talked about this. I'm open to it, Ollie. We just haven't talked about it. I can make exception number 2 for you. I just don't want to assume. But yeah, Mandy, It's all good. Like, I can tell you're upset about it, and that says something. But maybe you should make moves to make that person not your partner anymore. That's all I can say. Thank you, Danielle. Danielle sent $10 on Venmo. Much appreciated. That blue cheese is even funkier. Even funkier. I'm going to try it by itself. Hi, Lady Luna. What's up? Oh, man, that's good. That might be one of the better blue cheeses I've had. And look, you can see, I mean, look, some blue cheeses, you can't see the mold, but oh boy, can you see the pocket of mold in there. We share, so it's your ex-husband, Mandy? You say you share a daughter. That sounds like you divorced and you have a daughter. Ollie, I don't know if you responded. I didn't mean to offend you, but you let me know. Blue cheese is nasty. It's not for me. I enjoy blue cheese, but this is maybe the moldiest blue cheese I've ever had. Like, you can see the moldy dust on there. Oh, boy. It's a lot, but it's good. Blue cheese with honey, yeah. I'm going to try a little bit more fruit jelly on there. I'm good. The jelly makes it a lot easier. Okay, now, this doesn't seem like something that needs to go on bread. Actually, maybe. It's very good. Makes the situation kind of rough. Well, maybe the only way out is through, Mandy. And you need to convince your husband not to be a bigot. I'm sorry you're in a rough situation. I'm not a fan of blue cheese. Yeah, this is like very blue. Blue cheese. All right. Let's do a little bit with butter. I want to make sure I think Danielle. I want to make sure Danielle. Oh, Ada also sent $5. Ada, thank you, Ada. I want to make sure I see everyone. Go to my mail just to make sure I've said thank you to everyone who sent gifts for this meal. Lorna just became a patron. Thank you, Lorna. I wonder if the butter cuts the funk. It might. We'll see. We'll see. We'll try it. Thank you, Dolly. Nephew is trans. Nice. Thank you, Danny. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Danny. How'd I get my nose piercing to heal? It's still not happy. Cleaning it regularly, honestly. If you haven't been doing that, that's probably why. Like a couple times a day. All right, we'll try the Conte, the butter, and the jelly. This is gonna be a bite. Hi. Thank you. There we go. What's the next course? Either steak or peppers. I'm not sure. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mandy. And good luck with everything. Remember, it's covered in boogers? Wait. Oh, the nose? Yeah, a year and a half. That's tough, though. I really don't know. All right. That's the limit with the blue cheese. That's as much blue cheese as I can do. Wait, that wasn't blue. That was this one. Manchego is like funky in its own way, honestly. It's like a different kind of funky. Yeah, maybe it is time to get it taken out. Maybe let it heal up for a few months and then get it re-pierced. See how it goes. I think you do keep getting filtered, Ollie. All right. I think my favorite was the Conte by a pretty big margin. Oh, you're all good. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate it. So, what are the other two cheeses? This was a chèvre, which is goat's cheese. This is a Conte. This is Manchego, and this is blue cheese. This was some sort of like fig almond thing. Also very good. The step down from hubby. So like, for some reason, boy toy came to mind, but that's not it. I don't know. That's kind of fun. Hi, Marianne. Fig almond with the blue. Okay. I'll try that. Very good. All right, boy toy it is. Oh, thank you for asking, Tina. I have PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, and it's all in my bio. How do you split time with partners if they're partnered up too? Honestly, a lot of polyamory, especially when you have multiple partners, because not everyone has multiple partners. It's just a possibility. Comes down to scheduling. Especially when you have like 2 or more, you got to make sure. You got to be able to communicate with your partners so that everyone knows, like, hey, I need more time with you today. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. That's very sweet. Lindsay sent $20. Lindsay, if you're there, thank you. Everyone say thank you to Lindsay for sending $20 on Venmo. Thank you. Do poly people ever get jealous? Yeah, jealousy is natural. But communication is the cure for jealousy. Would you be with someone who doesn't have another partner but is okay with you being with others? Do you mean like, would I date a monogamous person? I would avoid it, probably. Hi, Sarah. I would probably avoid that. But yes, is Lindsay here? Did Lindsay hear that we said thank you? I want to make sure Lindsay heard. Thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay sent $20. I appreciate it. But I would avoid dating monogamously. Like, that's something that typically poly people will put in their dating profiles is, I'm poly, just so everyone knows. I do that. There's no, like, guessing. There you are, Lindsay. Thank you. Yeah, Lindsay's very sweet. Thank you. It's so intriguing. Okay. Hear that, y'all? I'm intriguing. I'm the intriguing girl on TikTok. Do you date men or women? I date femmes. I date women and feminine presenting people. So that can include non-binary people. There's only 2 guys that I like. One is my hubby, Dakota, and the other is my boy toy, Ollie. Hello from Argentina. I guess I'm just going to keep eating until they bring out the steak. Conte was really good. Thank you, Santoyo. When was my last date? I saw Katie, not yesterday, but the day before. Well, thank you. Melissa sent $5 on Cash App. Thank you, Melissa. Hi, Leonardo. I should bring friends to eat with you. Yeah, I've done that before, but it's tough to plan and organize. But yes. Yeah, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Oh, thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. No, I'm not pan. Gender does factor into attraction for me. Thank you, Meg. It's in my bio if you want to go find it. My Cash App's in my bio. Thank you, Carla Moreno. I'm glad you liked the donut video. I'm actually pretty proud of that one. I thought it was good. It took me a few days to like write that script. I'm glad y'all liked it. Do I drink alcohol? No, I don't. Am I poly? Yes. Ooh, Baldur's Gate fam. Hello. I'm romancing Carlock, FYI, for all you Baldur's Gate people out there. Thank you, Fabio. Non-binary heteros. Yeah, cool. Hello. Yes, this is a French cheese platter, but we still have 2 more appetizers and a side coming. So I think I'm going to pause on this cheese for now. What's the best one? It's the Conte. This is the best one. Then the blue. I mean, I respect the Manchego for how funky it is. So that'd be number 3, and then the Chev was 4. They're all good, though. I liked all of them. Hi from Chile. Hello. Yeah, you liked it? Good, Reese. Glad. Squirrel says, do poly and pan and ace fall under the queer? Definitely pan and ace. I don't know. Does poly fall under queer? I'm not sure. I guess it does. I haven't thought of that before. I'll let some of my queer mods make that call. I think so. Probably, to a certain extent. I'm poly but not queer. Okay, well, in that case, yeah. Yeah, I take food home. It's not queer? Okay, there we go. It's been noted that just because you're poly, that does not mean you're queer. Poly is a very big definition, but yeah. It is in the queer space. Okay, never mind. I retract it. And now it is in the queer space. Poly is a big umbrella. So I figured, because queer kind of covers attraction things, and yeah, makes sense. Oh, thank you, Meg. Yeah, my Cash App is in my my bio. And then also, speaking of which, someone also just sent something additional. No, you're good, Ollie. Megan. Thank you, Megan. I see. Megan sent $7. Thank you. Much appreciated. Everyone say thank you to Megan. Yeah. Cool. Also, apparently, cheapair.com. I can visit Paris and Barcelona for cheap. My definition of poly is everyone else's, which is dating multiple people at once. Long-term, short-term emotional relationships with a bunch of people. Do you ever get sick of eating out at restaurants every day, all day? No. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Where's my shirt from? It's from Cider. My longest relationship was a couple of years, but that was pre-transition, so in a lot of ways I'm still learning about relationships in the modern era, like the era of Lily. If that makes sense. Lily being, talking about myself in the third person. What I mean is, post-transition, you kind of got to relearn everything. You got to learn to walk again because you're doing everything finally as yourself. So your instincts kind of need recalibrating and everything. So, yeah, but pre-transition, I had a couple of years of a relationship. How do you introduce a partner if you're poly? You can just say, this is my partner, so-and-so. You don't need to say, and we're poly. This is in the same way you don't say, this is my partner, so-and-so, and we're monogamous. Is it rude to ask your age? No, 30. Do you have a limit on how many people you'd be in a relationship with? I think the limit would probably be a pretty naturally occurring limit. I've not quite found myself wanting... I only have one person I'm even dating at this point. I've not had multiple poly partners at this point. So I'm still relatively new to the poly game as well. Before transition, did you date women? Yes, only. I don't think I dated any trans people before I transitioned that I'm aware of. Or maybe people that eventually came out as non-binary or trans, but I was very ignorant pre-transition about queer things. How does my family feel? They feel great. They're very supportive. What's with the service here? Oh, they're French. It's all good. This is how we do meals in France. Any straight women? Yeah, because I was male presenting at the time. So the women who dated me, I think, would mostly identify as straight. I was very hairy. I had a beard. Thank you, September. Do you prefer to date men or women? I date friends. Or friends. I date my friends. Femmes. Would you date a straight woman? Well, why would a straight woman date me is the better question. Because I'm a woman, so if she's straight and dating me, she's actually not straight. It's kind of like a chicken and the egg situation. Hi, Ricky. I'm good. The cheese plate was great. I'm just trying to pace myself because we still have more food. Do I have a type? Yes. Kind people. I like kind, feminine presenting people, ideally with thick booties. but that's not as important as kindness. How do trans people find and discover their names? It was kind of always there for me. I know this kind of sounds cheesy, but it was. Who's my celebrity crush? Jay Laray. Jaelaray. Jay Laray. Friends that smooch. Exactly. Yes, I am down with the thickness. It's true. I am down with the thickness for sure. Thank you, Lisa, Texas. I'm assuming that's what it is. What do we order for the entree? We have steak, crudo, and stuffed peppers coming. Was it worth $25? Yeah. I do not date men. Am I really able to enjoy myself after cake pop removal? Oh, yeah. I mean, think about it. Cake pops don't really do too much for you. They're just cake pops. Not like a cake pop stick. It's quite different. And people who do change from cake pop stick to donut, I can confirm, because I've been there and seen they can enjoy themselves just as much. I'm dating a trans woman and I'm straight. Are you, well, does that mean you're a man? Because I'll tell you what, Melly B, if you're a feminine, well, I'm not going to tell you who you are, but if you're dating a trans woman and you're also a woman, then I'm just saying. I'm not straight. It's hard to say. Look, you can call yourself what you want, but did the surgery hurt? I heard the post op was brutal. Well, I had my cake pops removed, not the cake pop stick. It's very different. Very different. But for the cake pop removal, yeah, it was like a couple weeks of not being able to walk super well. T for T does hit different. I agree. Yeah, but it's fine. I mean, I'm okay. I'm good now. I think I'm going to pace myself again on this one. We can have it to go when eventually the time comes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's the cake. So consider the cake pop. There's the cake pop stick, and then there's the cake pop on top of it, right? I got the cake pop removed. The stick remains. Does that make sense? Melody? I don't think that's how that works. Look, you call yourself what you want to call yourself, but I'm gonna be Tim Robinson for a second. You sure about that? You sure about that? What does removing them do? Aesthetically, it's better. And also it means that I don't produce testosterone anymore, which is good. It's testosterone and I do not get along. So it's kind of just like a nice, yeah, exactly. It's like vasectomy plus. No T, exactly. Because cake pops themselves produce testosterone. So when you remove them, you remove testosterone. Thank you, G. I appreciate that. Am I going to the donut shop eventually? I don't know. Maybe. Yes, spironolactone, no more. Exactly. I did come off of that. I'm on HRT because of PCOS, because I have high T. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah. PCOS is, I know a lot of lovelies suffer from PCOS, and the way they describe it, not fun. Why did you choose to do it, to quit producing tea? That was one of the main reasons, yeah. And also aesthetically, they're kind of gross for me. Thank you so much. We would be besties. I'm sure we would be besties. I took spironolactone for acne, totally. Also, people take spironolactone to lower their blood pressure because it does that. Yeah, no cake pops look nice. They're kind of just like, I know, look, some people like them. Great. Give all the love to the cake pops. Just for me, I like the fact they're gone. Had to take it for adenomyosis. Is that what it is? Okay, you've been very cool so far, Julia, and I know you sent a very nice amount of money. I want to make sure that you know that I'm assuming what you mean by going full female. You mean bottom surgery? Is that what you mean? Christina J., do I still produce frosting? Okay, how about now? We good? We good? Yes. Oh. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, so first off, I never took the blue stuff off the bottom, so that microphone has never charged before in its life. Oh, yeah, that's my straw. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, everyone. Everything happened at once. I'm still here, though, I promise. One sec. Okay, so you should be able to hear me. This is good. This is the crudo. We'll get to that in a second. These are going to charge for the first time ever because I did not remove the thing that keeps it from charging. Okay, we're good. I sound much better with this mic? Really? Okay. Okay. Yes, he did. Back to the frosting answer. Yes, I do not produce frosting. Nothing comes out. When I'm in a race and I cross the finish line, nothing. No frosting, no nothing. Really, for the sake of this example, it's really nothing. To follow up with Julia, saying someone is full female suggests that I'm not a full female right now, which I am. You're asking about bottom surgery. Am I going to get bottom surgery? Right now, I'd lean no. Still no sound? No, there's sound. No, you're fine, Julia. You're fine. I totally get how that can get lost in translation. But yeah, no, I don't. I got you, Julia. Yeah, so that's the, yeah. No, probably no on that. At least now, maybe my heart will change. I've been, with the person I'm dating, having bottom surgery, and the way really, this mic is that much better? Interesting. It's like a learning experience every time. I asked because a friend in the Philippines used a piece of her colon. Yeah, that's one that is less common now. Some doctors will only do that one, but there's issues with using the colon. It's not quite as, it's a less modern version of the surgery. Yeah, painful as hell for sure, but also life-saving for many people. Significantly better, huh? Who knew? But yeah, it's a learning experience. She actually used, instead of colon, they used abdominal tissue, which is a much more less complicated. Less complications come with using that tissue. There we go. Did we get all the questions? Here we go. So I see this is a steak crudo. It has, I'm assuming, raw aged beef. That is potato chips. I think that's cucumber, jalapeno, chives, chili maybe on top. A little bit of salt. Pretty good. Yeah, those are potato chips. Now, they gave me bread with this, which suggests... No, not prosciutto. This is beef. It's a crudo. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to roll it on up. Roll it on up. I'm going to put it onto the bread. If you get bottom surgery, do you have to get it redone after a while? No. No, not necessarily. I mean, sometimes people will not necessarily be happy with exactly how it looks, so they might get, like, cosmetic revisions, but no, not really. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yes, this is raw. Thank you, Leela. Yeah, if anyone has that, I'm happy to answer questions about, did I freeze my frosting before? No. I'm not interested in using my frosting in the first place. I'm not even really interested in kids. So, like, if I ever do end up wanting kids, which I think is unlikely, I just adopt. Wow. That is so good. Is that tahini? I think that might be tahini. I think it is. Dang. Does it? I saw someone before. Does it still feel the same when you cross the finish line? It feels better, like much better. But that's not necessarily a symptom of. Wait, do you mean? Okay, for me, because I still have my cake pop stick, but for crossing the finish line for me with estrogen is so much better, like 10 times better. In terms of if you go from cake pop stick to donut, yes, you can still cross the finish line as well. Most people can after the fact. Most people can. It takes a while to get there, like a year or so, but I've not had bottom surgery, and I'm not really planning on it either. God, this is so good. I just want to finish it all. These little potato chips, look at these little potato chips. They're clearly like hand cut and handmade here. I did not have top surgery either. These are all homegrown, baby. The waiter said aioli? There's no aioli on this. This is like maybe one of my favorite things I've had in a long time. The tahini brings it together, like dang. Whatever this beef is, it's like clearly aged. I think it's cucumbers. Or no, it's Granny Smith on top. That's what it is. Thank you, Sheila. Shelly? Yes, it is similar to carpaccio. Also, I saw your comment about being bi. That's awesome. I'm glad you're learning. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. I mean, these are diced Granny Smith apples. Apples. Who would have thought? Carpaccio with apples. This might be like top 5 things I've eaten in on stream, period. I think it is. Hi, Danielle. This is an amazing crudo. Am I scared to be in public? Not really. I could eat that twice a week. Oh my God. Oh, and there's a serrano pepper that just hit. Ooh, yeah. Mal is more attracted to females. Well, there you go. There you go. Minneapolis loves me. Thank you. I lived in St. Paul I went to McAllister, so been there. Aren't scared someone could do something? I mean, it's always a risk for anyone, but there's no use in worrying about it. And also, I think it's really important to normalize being a trans person in public, eating wonderful food, and being visible, because we're everywhere, and a lot of people are afraid to go out, as they have their right to be. I have questions. Can I ask you on Discord? Yeah, I mean, Mal, we can talk now if you want, but yes, you can message me on Discord as well. There's also an emotional support channel on Discord where the lovelies can also come to your aid. Tampa, Florida loves me. Thank you. Yeah, but they're French, Chris. They're French. They're making the Diet Coke from scratch. Watching from Gambia. Nice. Gambia? Hi from Alaska. Hello. And Australia. Cayman Islands, Maine, Peru, Oregon. Wow. My Discord, so the way to get on the Discord is to join the Patreon. It's like one of the perks of joining the Patreon, which starts at $5 a month. There's a lot of people on there. It's like a constant conversation, and it's just really great. Motorcycles. Hello from Italy. Hi. But yeah, if you want to subscribe, it's just a way that I support myself, and also it's really great to have like a community that exists outside of the stream, and it's all in the Discord. First watch from Ohio. Well, hi Shannon, thank you. I saw a lot of people asking about the top. The top is from Cider. Oh, thank you, Lona girl. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. Bye, Peyton Lindsay. My mic got weird. Uh-oh. How do I get my skin so smooth? Honestly, like I could give my skincare stuff, but did the audio get? My mic is weird. How about now? Is this better? Is this any better? Still messed up? Any better? Okay. How about now? How about now? Good? Good. Do I ever invite people to the Discord without Patreon? No, it's just because it's just the way that I support myself is through Patreon. Am I ever afraid you'll never be in a relationship? No. I can see that fear is totally valid, but I don't think that's something that I'm necessarily too worried about. Thank you, Mama Mad Hatter. You know, I have a Patreon, Austin. At the $10 tier, that's probably what you're looking for. There's stuff there. With those eyes, oh, well, thank you, Julia. All right, is this better? Yeah, this is definitely better than yesterday's meal, but this is definitely the best thing I've eaten all week, probably all month. It's incredible. So good. Mm. Mm. Does not look filling? Well, this is one of many things we're eating today. The bread and butter, yeah, also. Like, I'm going to eat every single bit of this. Every single bit. Dessert? Oh, yeah, we still have another, we have peppers coming next. Stuffed peppers coming next. Better than the Greek place? What was the Greek? Oh, Kokari? Oh, yeah, Kokari was really good, too. Wow. Both were very good. I think this has an edge, though. Creme brulee, if they're French. I'll read you the desserts in a little bit. They have like 6 different ones. Why not stream on Twitch? I don't know. I like TikTok. Yeah, the lamb was really good. Lipstick is Sephora lip stain number 7. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, user 82. This was so stinking good. Yeah, I don't know where I think they might have forgotten about the Diet Coke, honestly. But we'll get it. We'll get it soon. I'll let them know. My fur baby, he's at home. Oh my God. It's so good. The apples just... I mean, apples and tahini alone are great, but add in homemade potato chips, high quality aged beef. So good. Like, if the reason... Woo! And the Serrano is spicy. No, I definitely said yes to another Diet Coke. Hey, could I have another Diet Coke with lime, please? Thank you. Thank you, what a world. No, the mods are here, Don. Don't worry. There's just a lot of people, so the food looks so good. Makes me wonder why it's not packed at dinner time on a Thursday night. There are definitely people are starting to arrive. It's only 6 p.m. though, so people will filter in. Definitely. Am I specific regarding my response? What response? Oh, thank you, Mandy. Yeah, I like this. Hi again, Ashley. Are you off work now? I remember you work at either a car dealership or a restaurant. Are those still your 2 jobs? It's been a while, but thank you, Roxy. 6 p.m. I'm in San Francisco. Have I ever tried vanilla syrup with Diet Coke? I have not. Sounds good, though. Diet Coke with lime. Yeah, that's my favorite drink. You like it, Jessica? Favorite chain pizza? I ordered Domino's. Is it cheating to say mellow mushroom? Because it's definitely on a different tier, but I do like mellow mushroom. Yes, ma'am, I'm home. Good. Thank you. This was one of my favorite things I've eaten in a long time. Yeah. Well done to whoever made that. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks. Weekend plans? I have electrolysis on Saturday. Foodie Barbie? I'll take it. I'll take Foodie Barbie. Electrolysis on Saturday. I would imagine I see Katie at some point. I don't know what else. I might. No, that was tahini, not aioli. I can confirm without asking. I don't know. Maybe I think my friend Brandon might. I mentioned I'd talk to his wife a little bit. I don't know if you know. Brandon's in the Discord. This is butter. This is butter. And this is bread, obviously. Oh, thank you. What is electrolysis? It's where they take this like needle and they go into the follicle and they zap one by one so that it never grows again. It's like totally annihilating each follicle. It does hurt, but it is effective. It's one of the reasons you don't see much stubble. Although I shaved here, but I didn't shave here. So I have stubble here because that's where we're going to work on tomorrow. Oh no, we're not done eating yet, y'all. We're not done eating. We still have a couple more, at least 3 more things that we're eating. We have the stuffed peppers, the gratin, and the dessert. We're only halfway through. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Electrolysis on your neck. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. But like, I'm sorry. What was that? Someone said, I'm sorry we only connected on one question of mine. Yeah, there's so many. I'll do my best if you want to ask your question again, and maybe a mod can pin it. You're by. Nice. Awesome. Glad. Oh, thank you, Kelly Pierce. Kelly sent $10 for a coffee. Awesome. I'm down for a nice decaf coffee tonight. Hello, Lacey. Am I originally from California? No, Georgia. Yes, PhD approved. Thank you. Everyone say thank you to PhD approved. Thank you. Sent $10 for coffee. I will get a decaf coffee at the end. I will. Thank you. Thank you. So that means 4 things left. Do I take hormones? Yes, I do. Estrogen once a week. But yeah, electrolysis this weekend. I'll probably see Katie and maybe see my friend Brandon and his family. He and his wife and his little kid. Every once in a while we get together. It's tough because they live in somewhere else. Ooh.
It's a little hot.
Okay.
Bon appetit. Be careful, it's very hot.
Okay. I'll move this to the side and go for the peppers first. Perfect.
The thing is still cooking.
Got it. We'll let it cook. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. I'm going to show you a close-up of this in a second. I'll move this up so you can like see it's in the queue. But look at this. Look at that. That's a stuffed pepper. That's a stuffed. Let me read you what's in here while you look at this, okay? It is stuffed piccolo peppers with goat cheese, pistachios, and golden raisins. And I don't even know what this green sauce is. That's sauce. That's not even a leaf. It's sauce. It's sauce. It's like someone took a paintbrush. They put it there and they went. Isn't that cool? This is the most, I mean, I don't know if it's going to live up to the crudo because that was incredible. But plating-wise, this one wins. All right. Oh, move that up a little bit more. Bon appetit. It's sauce. All right. Oh my God, there's so much cheese in there. It almost doesn't even look like a pepper. It kind of looks like a baby bell. It's so soft. All right, how do I even eat this? Almost seems too good to eat. Lot of goat cheese in there. Bon appetit. There you go. It's very sweet. Yeah, definitely like a sweet cheese. The cheese is not sweet, but the raisins add sweetness. And whatever the sauce is also has some sweetness. And the pepper, I think. I'm going. The pepper flavor comes through. It's nice. I think, for me, it is a very well executed flavor. Not my favorite, but it's certainly not bad. If you're someone who kind of likes a little bit of, like goat cheese, but with some sweetness, and especially if you like peppers, this is like the perfect dish for you. This is the potatoes. We're going to do that next. They're good. It's kind of like it's pistachio sauce, is it? No, it's not. It's pesto. It's basil. Yeah, it's basil. Makes sense. God, and this pepper is like a texture that I've never really, I don't know if they boil it or what, but dang, very unique. I don't know if I've had stuffed peppers before, but it's a very unique dish. Thank you, Chris. Steamed, maybe. It's not pickled. No, the pepper is not spicy. In fact, it's more sweet than anything. It's kind of like a bell pepper. I'd say it's like pretty similar. It's softer. Maybe it's roasted, but it's not black. It's not blackened. Roasted and peeled. Maybe that's it. At Cirque. That's probably what it is. Rate it 1 to 10. I guess I'd give like a... Look, if you like peppers with goat cheese and like a little bit of sweetness, it'd be a 10 out of 10 for you because it's very well executed. A little bit, the flavor palette doesn't work for me as much, but that's because of my own personal tastes. I'd give it a 6. Whereas the crudo was a 10. I mean, I like the pistachios though. Hi, Connie. What's up? And hi, Alexis. Can you ask the server? Ask the server for what? Oh, what was done with the pepper? I can ask. Jimmy John's or Taco Bell? Well, if there's a Taco Bell close by, I do that one. But the problem is that Taco Bell isn't hot, it's not as good. So I would say Jimmy John's. Personally, I prefer the Club Lulu. The Club Lulu is really good at Jimmy John's. All right. Potatoes au gratin with manchego cheese. Oh, I appreciate it, Brie, but I'm sober, so I don't drink. It's pretty good. This is a side. Have I had tuna cotta? No, I haven't had Jimmy John's in years, but when I did have it, there was a time in my life I got Jimmy John's a lot, and I got the Club Lulu. Ooh, okay. It's like, that's a good sign. It's not soupy at all. Clearly, like, real cheese. Oh. Whoa. Look at that. It's going to be good. No, I can see why you would think it's French onion soup, but certainly not. This is scalloped potatoes with manchego cheese. Still too hot. We'll let it sit for a second. Do I ever get sick of restaurant food? No. Do you cook? Oh, yeah. What's my Discord like? I don't know. You know what? I'll throw that to the lovelies. What is the Discord like? I think it's great, but take it from the lovelies. They'll chime in. I thought it was French onion. Yeah, I mean, especially because it's a French restaurant and it's like grilled on top and it's kind of bowl-shaped. I can see what you would think. Give us a rating. I will. I'm prego and that's making my mouth water. I'm not prego and it's making my mouth water. Would you do a treatment to your voice? No, I like my voice. Thoughts on polygamy? I'm not for it. It's steeped in misogyny. Polygamy is not polyamory. Different things. Discord is amazing. Well, there you go. Second family. There you go. the first thing that hits you is the butter. Just butter. Is good. The green sauce was like, I think, basil. Is polyamory considered part of LGBT? I would say that polyamory is under the queer umbrella, but yeah. It's butter. It's sauce. It's sauce. It's sauce. Like, there's like a layer of butter on the bottom here, and that's a good thing. Okay. Have you ever been at a Thanksgiving or some sort of like family gathering and there is scalloped potatoes, which is what this is, more or less. And the thing about scalloped potatoes is that often they'll be like either watery or there's more cheese than potato. Or like you kind of got to like fish out the potatoes sometimes. This is the emphasis on the potato that we have been looking for. There is no soup going on here. The cheese is in there, it is layered, but the potato is the centerpiece, and it's perfect. And the butter. Y'all. Now, if you weren't here earlier, this is a $15 thing of potatoes, and it could not be more worth it. Highly Amos. Wow. You can just see the butter dripping down. Like, sometimes too much butter is a bad thing, but not here. It's a perfect amount. And it's a lot, but it's the perfect amount. Thank you, Amos. Paper straws are overrated. I agree. I don't think anyone's rating them high, though. Who likes paper straws? Do I leave Google reviews? When things are really good, sometimes people will. The difference between polyamory and polygamy, usually when you hear about polygamy, you hear about like one husband with 6 wives, which, like I said, steeped in misogyny. It's all about the man running things and having a bunch of wives that are all subservient. At least that's traditional polygamy. Whereas polyamory, every individual has agency and power, and there's no like gender that is like over another one, right? Like I'm dating someone who has just as much agency as me. They might be dating someone else who might be dating someone else. It's like, you understand what I'm saying? I don't know as much about polygamy, but that's the main difference. Good morning, Laura. Hi. I'm too emotional attaching in. Sherry. Oh, I'm sorry, Melissa. I'm Polly. Have I seen the girl again from the which Italian restaurant? Which Italian restaurant? How did I come out to my parents? I told them. I said, I'm trans. And they were like, cool, we love you. I'm Polly. It's a great high-level explanation. Good. Can y'all hear that? Yeah, the bug is the buzzer. Oh, okay. It's not going to be buzzing, is it? Do you think? Okay, cool.
At the beginning.
Perfect. By the way, incredible. Incredible.
Crème brûlée.
Yeah. Yeah. Incredible. I am poly, yes. Polygamy is about controlling women. Poly is not. Yeah, that's it. No, it wasn't a bug zapper. It was them turning on the heaters. Sorry about my parents? What? No, my parents are great. I said my parents are great. My parents are great. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Charlie. I love you too. Can you explain the polyamory a different way? What was the thing you weren't getting? What do you mean other partner? Okay, so let's contextualize it with monogamy, okay? Monogamy is what kind of like the default that our society has chosen, right? You have one other partner. There's one other person. When you're in a relationship, you can't date other people, right? That's considered cheating. One other person. Now, what if instead of everyone said, okay, you date one person, what if it was, oh no, you can date two people. You got two people and no one else, right? What if that was the rule instead of one person, right? What if it was three people? Or what if the rule was you can date as many people as you want, you just have to communicate between them. Everyone knows about each other. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Thank you, Cleopatra. I think we're good, though. No, it's not an open relationship, and it's not swingers. Neither. They're both different. That's the difference. That's kind of what polyamory is. You are in long-term committed relationships, in theory. Not always, but that's kind of like, I think, the goal for some people, with multiple people at once. I have a girlfriend that I love. Her name's Terry. I have another girlfriend that I love as well. We've both been together for a decade. Terry and Lauren know about each other. They're not dating, but I love both of them. They both love me. Terry is dating Bob, and Lauren is dating Jim. We're all happy. So basically, everyone knows about each other, and it works out perfectly. Well, hopefully. Poly relationships sometimes don't work. Jealousy happens, but you got to talk about it. Poly relationships can definitely fail, but that's kind of like the ideal, right? Lily, do you see DMs during lives? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, everyone's happy. I mean, people in polyamorous relationships have breakups in the same exact way. And there's a multitude of reasons breakups can happen. With poly, can you be dating a partner and then break up, but then your other partner date that person? It's possible, but you got to be cool with that. You got to talk to them about it. That's why it's all about communication. It's all about communication. It's all about being honest and communicating. Yeah, and there are disagreements, but you got to talk about it. Seems like a lot more heartache. I mean, not necessarily. And my first appointment is start hormones on Wednesday. You got this. You scheduled your appointment for a reason. Remember that. It's scary. Give it a shot. I mean, look, let's say you start hormones. You're on hormones for a month and you decide you hate it. It can stop. You're fine. A month of hormones, it doesn't do any sort of permanent damage to you. So give it a shot. You're not going to wake up the next day and have a third eye. In fact, you're probably going to feel more like yourself. But if you don't, that's fine. You can just stop. Thank you, Little Reb. When the other person starts to get jealous is when they should leave. Not necessarily. When the other person gets jealous is when you talk to your person, right? You talk to them about it. Because communication is the cure for jealousy. Not always, but it's the best way to work through jealousy. People tend to think about jealousy as an inherent, unsolvable thing. If you're jealous, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just the way that you feel, and there's no changing that. Jealousy is something you can talk through. And you have to be willing to do that if you're poly. That's the biggest thing. Communication. I'm not saying it's easy, but I am saying that poly relationships can only work if you're willing to do that. Did you ever have girlfriend drama? I've never really had two girlfriends. I'm talking a lot about poly for someone who's never had two committed partnerships at once. Can you explain how it's different from an open relationship? Yes. Open relationships typically mean that, so we'll say, for example, me and Katie, if we were in an open relationship, which we're not, we would be each other's emotional and physical core partners, and then we might play physically on the side with other people. But that's an open relationship. Whereas poly is we have each other physically and emotionally, and also physically and emotionally with other people. It's not like flings. Yes, I am a lesbian. Can I ask why the reusable straw? Because I do not like paper straws. Would you ever be in a monogamous relationship? Probably not. I never say never, but that's not something I'm like. The point of polyamory is not to eventually become monogamous. What if I find the one? What if I find the two Malmors or the three? Who's to say that you could only have one? Thank you, Alice. I always use reusable straws. Yeah, it's just because paper straws are gross. My dog is good. Thank you for asking, Joe. Oh, I got you, Moody. You're all good. Should we take a look at the desserts? Let's take a look. All right. Oh, wow. They have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 desserts. You ready for this? Ooh, I'm already pretty full. So we're going to only be able to order one. What if you have a connection with another person, but your partner isn't? Oh, they don't. Just because you're dating someone doesn't mean your partner has to also date them. In fact, I would say most of the time that's not the case. One of each, yeah. Okay, there's a Gatza Tarta cheesecake with peach coulis. Is coulis alcohol? I'm not sure. Warm dark chocolate cake. Traditional gâteau basque with vanilla custard. Lemon curd roulade with creme fraiche and berries. Caramel custard. Crunchy hazelnut chocolate bar. And whipped Tehran cream mousse with candied almonds. Coulis is a foam? Okay. But not alcoholic. The vanilla custard one sounds pretty good. Traditional gâteau. I like the idea of a traditional gâteau. Thank you, Ro. So the ones that I'm looking at, the Gaza Tarta cheesecake sound good. The warm dark chocolate cake sounds good. And the traditional gâteau basque sounds good. Those are the three that I like the most. Gâteau means cake in French. So traditional, like, cake. I don't know what basque means. B-A-S-Q-U-E. Cheesecake. Yeah, I'd probably ask the waiter between those three or the server. G-A-T-E-A-U is gâteau. Do I speak French? Un peu. Un petit peu. Am I cold? A little bit, but I'm fine. Keeps me alert. TikToker dinner is good so far. Basque is a place. Okay. Oh, it's a burnt cheesecake? Interesting. Oh, okay. So that means it's like a burnt cheesecake? Crustless and burnt in a great way. Okay. From the Basque region, says Connie. Thank you. Am I in Montreal? No. I'm in San Francisco. Thank you, Caitlin. Bye, Goldie. Cake with fruit basque is from Spain. Okay. We'll probably just ask the waiter and see, because all three sound pretty good. Have I tried speaking more feminine? Yeah, so actually I'm using a voice changer. That's what this is. This is actually making my voice more masculine. See, look. Watch, my voice is traditionally like this. I sound like Mickey Mouse. So I don't even have to try. I'm trying to make my voice more masculine. Get all three, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I should try the cake. I mean, it does say traditional. The warm dark chocolate cake sounds good. We'll see. We'll see what the waiter says. He hasn't strayed me wrong. Not that he really recommended much yet, but. How long have I been at this restaurant? Hour and a half? Oh yes, don't forget the coffee. Thank you. I will get the coffee. Traditional cake is traditional for a reason. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, thank you, Mookie. Hi. They're gonna say chocolate? They might. We'll see. Lily, have you played any instruments well? I have a question. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say is mayonnaise an instrument because I already made that joke and it was really funny. Gâteau Basque is typically filled with a jam or pastry cream. Gotcha. We'll see. We'll see what he says. That's okay. At this point, pretty they can know. It's whatever. We're all good. Say it. I'm not gonna say it. Was that French onion soup? No, it was what was it called? Potato gratin. Like scallop potatoes, basically. I have a question. Between the tarte cheesecake, the warm dark chocolate cake, and the gâteau basque, which would you say is the best? The first three, the tarte, the chocolate cake. Okay, is there any alcohol on that?
No.
Perfect. And could I also have a decaf coffee? No alcohol? Okay, perfect.
And the decaf coffee?
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. He decided. Yes, we're getting the coffee. Don't worry. What time is it here? It's 6:32, Tiffany Roberts. Yeah, I was not going to pick that one. But look, he said chocolate. And I like chocolate. I like chocolate. My legs are like, they've been sitting in the chair so long, they're like, I have to peel them off. They're so stuck. French. Oh, yeah, we're at a French restaurant, Connie. He is very French. Do I like Indian food? I love Indian food. I do not drink. And, sometimes cakes will have, they'll, have, a little alcohol in the glaze or whatever. So, gotta ask. Chocolate for dinner, do it. Yes, I made sure. Did you miss the eating? You have not missed the dessert. You have company when you're out. Sometimes. Not always. Thank you, Pigeon. Thank you, Texas. How do I keep my chest hair free? I shave it every day. I'm ordering DoorDash McFlurry. Did you like the peanut butter one? No, stay away from it. It was bad. It was gross. Get the Oreo one. It was barely even peanutty. It was more like crunchy topping McFlurry, mildly vague. It was as much peanut butter flavor as LaCroix has flavor. It was like, oh, this is a lemon LaCroix. Like, okay, hint of lemon, hint of peanut butter. Thank you, Sabrina. Kimmy from Full House. Which one is she? I forget. Yes, Oreo. Good. Honestly, the M&M's one is good too, but yeah, it's the peanut butter one is a far cry from the Reese's, which was removed many years ago. Nopa. Have I been to Nopa? I forget. Maybe. Yeah, the peanut McFlurry was like it was just bad. It was just bad. I do like Chinese food. Yes. Did you see Barbie? No, never seen Barbie. I've never been to Reno. DJ Tanner's. I would need to see a picture of her, Kimmy. Have I tried the chocolate almond croissant from Arsico Bakery? No, but it sounds good. Yeah, I know. Deviz. Maybe I've been to it. Maybe. I forget. I've been to Chez Fico on Deviz, which I think is pretty close to it. It's the next door neighbor. Next door neighbor to what? Have I been to Milwaukee? No. Thank you, man. I'm to Toronto or Toronto. I go to Toronto. I just need I need you to fly me out to Toronto, basically. I'm officially anti-croutons. Good. What music do I like? I like a lot of music. I actually made a whole 3.5 hour playlist that is on the Discord. If you join Patreon and then hop on the Discord, so you can kind of get a good feel for my taste. Come to Stampede next year in Calgary. Is AB Alberta? Is that what that is? I've been to New Orleans before. It was fun. Thank you, Lisa. Do I go live randomly or do I have set days? I go live Monday through Friday. Usually afternoon, early evening Pacific time. Usually, by this point, I'm usually wrapping up. This is a slightly later stream, but yeah. It can be real raw, and yet polite. You get straight to the point. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Do I ever cook at home? Yeah. So you like Olive Garden? I don't have anything against Olive Garden. I've only been there a couple times. But, I mean, look, there's a place in this world for Olive Garden. Unlimited breadsticks. Yeah. I remember the salad they have is pretty good too. Look, it's not really Italian food, but it is, a fun American facsimile of Italian food. Thank you, Michelle. Hello from Vermont. My hair is naturally curly. Do I like Puerto Rican food? Sure, yeah. I don't know where that is, Jane. Hi, Jax. I really, there's a place, I really want to go get some Peruvian food soon. There's so much good Peruvian food in San Francisco. Just found out your partner is transphobic. You mean your ex-partner? Get the fuck out of here. Ex-partner. What am I drinking? This is Diet Coke with lime. Thank you, Giannina. Other side of the bridge in Mission Bay, you mean? Or in Oakland, or in Sausalito. Yes, dump him. We don't stand transphobic partners here. Transphobic partners are actually just transphobic ex-partners. Oh, hi, Anya. How's it going? Rigatoni noodles. Okay. I don't know where the nearest Olive Garden is. Probably pretty far from here. Oakland is scary. I mean, there's certain parts of any city that are scary. There's good stuff in Oakland, though. I'm good, says Anya. I am also good. I've had a really great meal. This really makes up for yesterday. Yesterday the vibes were solid-ish, but the food was bad. Today, the vibes are good and the food is good, which is not something you get every day. So, yeah, I'm glad we made it here. What did we eat? We ate a cheese plate. We had stuffed peppers. We had gratin. We had a beef crudo. And there was one other thing. What was the other thing we had? We had one thing. What was it? Crudo. Bread. It was one of the hors d'oeuvres, right? What was it? Thank you, Anya. What was it? Someone. Tuna. Yes, the tuna dip. That's what it was. Thank you. It was the tuna dip. Thank you. Abu Raya in Oakland has the best Japanese. Okay, noted. It's tough for me. It's not impossible for me to get out to Oakland, but it is like a schlep. I am trying to try like every restaurant in walking distance before I do much like train travel stuff. How would you describe your style? Oh, geez. I would ask actually the lovelies to try to describe my style because I don't know. That place is fancy. I've been wanting to try it. Wait, which place? The Japanese place that person did? The Olive Garden in SF is Stonestown. Okay, that sounds far from here. I don't drive, no. I used to drive when I lived in Atlanta, but there's no reason to drive in the city. Modern vintage girly. Okay, I like that. Much love from Kansas City. Right back at you. Do I do cooking streams? Not as much these days. Gelato next. Well, we're getting a chocolate cake, so we're going to do that first. Chic vintage. Interesting. Do I own a car? No. No, I used to. But again, when I moved here, parking spots are like $300+ a month. And there's just no reason to. There's just no reason to because public transport is pretty good in San Francisco. Can I give the name of this place? Not yet. I will at the end. So how do you go grocery shopping? I walk to the grocery store and back. It's not that hard. I live pretty close to a Safeway. I feel like that is not a city to have a car. Yeah, you can, but honestly, a lot of times you can get somewhere quicker when you walk or take public transport, or about the same. It's much cheaper. And better for the environment. So, there it is. Did I crochet my top? Oh no, I wish I bought it. You pay more for tickets and parking. Yeah, they're brutal. I'm nearing 6 months HRT and finally seeing some changes. That's awesome, Anya. Anya, can I ask what changes, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I can guess, but I'm curious, like what you're saying. My anxiety can never drive in the city. Yeah, When I got here, I had a car, like before I gave my car away, basically, because it was such a hunk of junk. No one even wanted to buy it. I drove a stick shift in San Francisco up and down hills, and it was brutal. But there just came a point where I was like, F this, no more. Queer open mic in the Castro, nice. You can save so much car without a money. It's true. You can save car without a money. How much is gas here? I don't keep track of it, but last time I saw it was like $5 or $6 a gallon. Something like that. Stick shift in SF, thank you. I'm a good driver. For the most part. I know how to drive stick. But this is a Diet Coke window. But I just don't drive anymore. I could if I wanted to, but my license I don't even have a driver's license anymore, so it would take a lot for me to get the license again, get a car again. Is stick manual? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. $9 a gallon, that's wild. Say someone gendered you correctly. Heck yes, Anya. That's awesome. Good for you. I'm so happy to see you grow. Every time you pop in, I'm like, oh, it's Anya. By the way, Anya started hormones, like we said, 6 months ago. But Anya was in here before then. And it's just really nice to kind of see you blossom. Even though I have no idea what you look like. I'm proud of you. Yes, gas is expensive. Girl, I'd be tingling after that. Oh, this is like nothing compared to how much caffeine I take on a normal day. Hi, Queen Savannah. $4.59 for premium. The first time I was in your stream, I had my old name. I do remember that you had your old name, but I do not remember what your old name was, nor do I care to remember. Even the person I'm dating right now, whose code name on the stream is Katie, we were talking the other night, and I was like, I forgot what the name you were born with was. She had to remind me, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to forget it again. Because it just doesn't even matter. I mean, over time, like, it'll be something I need to remember, but, like, that's just not her name. So, truly, it never really was. It's like I was always Lily and didn't even know it. Stick shift in SF giving Princess Diary vibes. Thank you. It wasn't like I was perfect at it, but I did okay. I could start on a hill. I was pretty good at that. Will Katie ever be live? Probably not. I think she's trying to keep herself relatively anonymous, and that's totally fair. Because I signed up for this. I come here and there's a lot of nasty comments, and not everyone wants to be a part of that, and I get that. Kayla, it's a French restaurant. They take their time, and that's fine. Honestly, this has definitely been the best year of my life, and I'm excited for what's to come. Yes! You're hitting the curve. That's awesome. Awesome. No, it's not slow service. They're French, y'all. This is French dining. This is European-style dining. It's all good. This is what we expect at French restaurants. We ask for it in French restaurants. I told him I had time. But yeah, Anya, you hit the curve. You hit the curve. You're fine. I can sense the happiness, and I love it. I remember hitting the curve too. It feels so good. It's like you're gaining momentum. You're starting to see the changes you like. You can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that is beautiful. I love that for you. I do not date all genders. I date femmes, so feminine presenting people. Thank you, Esmeralda. Not sure I've been at a French restaurant. You should do it. You're an SF too? Nice. Yeah, I think if anyone really wanted to know where I was, they could. Whatever. My hands look smooth and soft. Thank you. I shaved them this morning. Alyssa Milano from Charmed. I'll take it. It's a sauce. Ugh. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Do you ever get your nails done? It's been a while. I haven't had my nails done in a while. I think we should do it soon. I like having my nails done. Any advice for parents first off, dealing with a transgender child's maybe not the right way to say it, but if you have a trans kid, that's great. Love them like you would, no matter who they are. Make sure you use the right name. Make sure you use the right pronoun. And yeah, like I said, remind them that you love them every day and you'll be good. You don't need to have all the answers. That will come over time. But the basics are love them, accept them, call them by the right name and pronouns. We're good. Someone dropped a plate. That was a very loud. Yeah, dealing is negative. Oh, hi, Gretchen. What's up, girl? Long time no see. I know you've been in and out, but hi. How long have I been sober? Fully about a year, but from the stuff that I really struggled with, about 4 years. Yeah, I know. That scared me, too. Thank you, Queen. Hi, Catherine. I did bring my own straw. Yes, I did. Do you use baby powder? For what? No, I don't use baby powder. My daughter wants to be open to being bi because she has a crush on a girl, but my mother hates it. Well, stand up to your mom and tell your girl that it's cool if she's bi and that to be herself. That's the most important thing you can do as a parent, is to allow your child to be themselves. Because otherwise, you're going to traumatize your kid. If you don't stand up to your mom, you are traumatizing your child. Period. Like, go to your kid today and say, you're bi. I love you. I'm so happy that you're able to be yourself. We're going to call grandma and tell her she can take a hike. That's what you do. Thank you, Tanya. I'm bi, and my mom told me when I came out at 12 that bisexuality wasn't real. Damn. Screw your mom. Yeah, tell grandma to kick rocks. Now 10 years, she's finally accepts and realizes her mistake. But that's 10 years of not good. That's 10... I know I'm very eloquent about this. 10 years of not good. 10 years of trauma, potentially. 10 years of hiding from your mom, hiding yourself from your mom. No one likes that. No one likes that. Gave me so many issues growing up. There you go. See? Take it from user 593. Take it from user 593. My mom's supportive, has trouble understanding. I mean, it's on you to help her understand. My parents were very okay with my transition. Thank you, iHeart. Thank you, Carrie. Wish I was brave, but I haven't come out. Look, take your time. But if you need help, we got you. We got you. Feeling seen. You are seen. I acknowledge you, user 593-006493-9712. Cheers to you. Are you sure you're trans? Trans to trans? I've never heard that before. You do have a trans flag in your profile, so maybe language barrier. Would I consider bottom surgery? You should watch some of my videos. That'll help. I came out as bi to my mom at 30. After my trans son came out, it really helped me to come out. That's beautiful. I love that. Oh, thank you, Casey. In order to understand, the person has to be willing to listen. Some people are happy in ignorance. Yes, they are. Mally X has a question, kind of personal. Hit me. I'm here. Florida is scary. I agree. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Kat. Yeah, look, we're already deep into the personal questions today, so I'm here. Liz. Yeah, we're still waiting on dessert. Again, they're French. I came as pan, and my mom doesn't understand how someone is attracted to everyone. Hearts, not parts. I'm sorry. I did bring this straw, yes. Thank you, Mama, for. Are they baking that cake in the back? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Do I watch Jeopardy? I have a lot in the past, but it's been a while. I like Jeopardy, though. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Tanisha. Hi, Hillary. We had a bunch of French food, but it was good. Business. I'm surprised you asked someone if they're sure they're trans. Well, it's only because of the way that they phrased it. First off, trans to trans is... It's an incorrect way of saying it because I am not a trans. I am a transgender person. So saying trans to trans is like not really correct nomenclature. And then also saying, would you consider bottom surgery is a very aggressively personal question that makes me think that maybe they're not necessarily who they say they are. That's all it is. Totally possible there. Maybe it's a language barrier. Maybe not. But yeah. I've had a stomach bug for 3 days, so watching you eat is making me feel full. Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much. Could I have another Diet Coke, please? Or actually, you know what? I'll just have the coffee when it comes out.
You want to keep the straw?
Yes, yeah. Thank you. I keep forgetting. I'm happy you seem like great, Tanisha. All right, we're gonna clear this out with some water. Difference between bi and pan. Bi means you like men and women, so you like both binary genders. But there's lots more than just those two binary genders. Pan means you like people independent of gender. So you can like men and women, but it doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman. It's parts, not parts, as opposed to bi, which is dependent on gender. Silicone straw are so nice for someone who hits their teeth all the time. I know. The straw I got on Amazon, it was like $10. Pretty sure I'm pan, just haven't had the opportunity to explore. I know I'm bi for sure. I hear that. I mean, Miss Wells, how does the phrase hearts, not parts resound with you? Like, do you like people independent of like the concept of gender? Because if that's the case, then you're probably pan. Bi is not two or more. Bi means exactly two. Bi literally is the first part of binary, right? So you like men and you like women. You might like men, women, and certain flavors of non-binary people. That's also totally possible, but bi means two. Bi is two. Thank you, Talia. How is it to live in San Francisco? It's great. I love it. Always been interested in poly, but just told it's cheating with permission. It is not cheating with permission. Poly empowers people. It allows people to love more than one person and doesn't tie you down. There is no ownership in polyamory, right? Like, I think in monogamy, you often hear about like, I am yours and you are mine, right? Like kind of like you own each other. And that's very against the tenets of polyamory. How did my family act when I told them I was trans? Great. They said, we love you. A lot of bi folks see it as bi, two as in like yourself and not yourself. Interesting. Sure. I'm not bi, so I can't speak to that, but it makes sense. Did I ever get the steak? I did. I got the crudo, so not the full steak. When I came out as pan, I got told I was biphobic. Really? And transphobic? What? And it was very hated. Now I say bi. Oh, I'm sorry, Rye. I see you. You are very valid as pan. You're very valid as pan, and I'm sorry that you had that experience. Great kisser? I've gotten nothing but compliments. It's totally possible to love more than one person. Agree. I mean, think about it this way. Monogamous people are always talking about like work wives and work husbands. You ever heard of that? It's like, yeah, my work wife Janine, she and I got drinks after work to discuss the whatever numbers. You've heard of that. Because Janine, to whoever it is relates to Bob in a way that Bob doesn't relate to his wife. Right? And it's not like it's romantic necessarily, but I feel like that's kind of one of the ways that monogamous people dip a toe into polyamory, of like having special relationships with people that aren't just with their partner. Thank you. Could I have some cream as well, please? Thank you. I think this might be an Americano. That's okay. Any recommendations on feminizing workouts? No. Sorry, I don't have much on that, but there's plenty of Google stuff. Still in the dessert? It's coming, and we got our coffee. Don't worry, pigeon. Do I want to be a mother in the future? I am a fur mother. I have a dog, and he's great. But beyond that, not really. Did my friend... I don't know what that means. P.I.? I'm not sure. Do ballet if you want elongated muscle tones. I feel like ballet, though, is... I guess if you avoid... what's it called when you stand on your toes? I feel like that's not good for your feet at all. Monogamy is about power and control. It's not always like... There's lots of healthy monogamous relationships, but yeah, I think it is a lot about like locking down your one person. And I'm a cis, straight, married man, and I'm so happy to stand in support of the queer community. Oh, well, thank you, Lone Star. I appreciate that. That is very sweet of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Is this an Americano or is it coffee?
It's Americano.
Cool. Thank you. Hi, Kira. Point is like being a ballerina. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we're very body positive here, so I try to stay away from the topic of working out too much. Please, what happened? What do you mean, Sage? What happened to what? Did something happen? Did I miss something happening? Maybe I missed it. Hi, KT. Maybe I missed something. Yeah. Hi, one baby Bella. Hi, Kit Kat. Is there a little sugar cube? Oh, is there sugar? Yes, there is. There is. I would have missed it. It's a cute little sugar cube. Look at that. Cute. Americano is espresso. Oh, I know. I'm fine with Americano. Hi, Cindy. Thank you, one baby Bella. What happened to the steak? We got crudo. We got steak. It was raw beef, but you know. How do you recommend bringing up poly to your spouse? It's complicated. It depends a lot on how you think they're going to react to that. But I would base it not in let's cheat on each other, because that's not what poly is, but more like let's maybe try. I've been thinking polyamory might be a way to strengthen our relationship, because polyamory requires communication. And is it cheating when you don't tell your partners about poly? Yeah. In a capital C cheating. But like relationships can get much stronger when they're poly, from monogamy to poly. So phrase it like that. Yeah, transparency and communication is necessary. So either your relationship is going to get stronger or it's going to fail. That is the only. I mean, that's kind of the risk, right? Like, either it's going to get stronger or it's going to get fail. Hopefully, it's stronger. I think the sugar cube has mostly dissolved at this point. How's Nugget? Nugget's great. Oh, thank you, Kira. Thank you, H to the Izzle. My skincare routine, honestly, estrogen does most of the heavy lifting, but I moisturize once or twice a day. I don't have any particular like products that are my go-to. Polyamory works with consent from all parties involved, 100%. The thing about monogamy is you only need consent from one person. So, you know, it makes sense if it's poly. You need consent from everyone. Does liking someone who is trans mean you're pan? No. So let's say that if you like me, that means you like women. Period. If you're not attracted to me, you're not attracted to women. It's not any more complicated than that. Whereas the Discord? The Discord, if you subscribe to the Patreon, is there. You have to like go through Patreon to get it. Sorry this is weird, but do you ever feel bad for having a favorite in a poly relationship? Again, this is something, I haven't been poly for too long enough to have a great answer to this, but I've seen people talk about it. And I think it's natural to go through like ebbs and flows with any relationship, right? Certain times, you know when you have a new relationship happening and you're like infatuated with the person, you can't think about anything except that person, right? So think about it this way. If you're in a relationship, say I've been dating Katie for 5 years and I meet someone new and start going out with them as well. I'm still attracted and love the person I'm dating, but maybe I'm feeling like infatuated with this other person. So maybe at that time, like they're the person that's maybe even my priority. So that's just something to communicate, right? New relationship energy. I hope that answers. It wasn't an easy answer. It wasn't like a, yes, I'm attracted to you. I'm married and straight, so maybe bi. Maybe you are. I mean, I'm a woman, so if you're attracted to me, then... Do you believe in past lives? I don't not believe in it, but I just don't think about them often. Lily, even though you're rounding the curve, as you say, I still can't see myself as a woman fully. Anya, give yourself time. I still misgender myself in my head sometimes on accident. It happens. Think about how many years you've been like called the wrong name and the wrong pronouns. It's okay. And you don't need to beat yourself up for it. It happens. And you can see that you're rounding the curve, even if you can't like see the light at the end of the tunnel. You can see the progress we've made. And it makes sense that more progress is to come, right? So at the very least, even if you can't see yourself getting all the way there, you can see that you are moving forward, right? I hope that helps. I know it's not like the easy answer again, but if someone's into trans women but not cis women, what do you mean? I should drink that with the bread? Oh, I should dip the bread in? Is that what you're saying? It's pretty good. Nice Americano. Any advice for getting over someone who suddenly decided they don't want to be in your life? Sit with it. It sucks, but it's going to... You got to feel the pain. That is pain that you have to feel in order to get over it. So sit with it. Take deep breaths. Cut yourself slack. Be nice to yourself. Be with friends. Oh, nice. Hi. I have a strong ace lean. I'm sure my wife could tell you all about it. There you go. Yeah, don't worry. It's coming. This is a French restaurant. And I'm enjoying this. Aren't y'all? Are y'all enjoying this? I'm enjoying the conversation. It's a nice chat. Take our time. Why not? Thank you, Mom. Advice, queen, to not care to be perceived and be... I don't know what that means, Gigi. Well, thank you, Emily Bergamy. I appreciate it. Can we ask about the cake? Okay, I'll ask about the cake next time he comes. Vive la France, yes. Do people give you dirty looks in public? No, not dirty looks usually. I do get looks though. A lot of people, especially at the tables around me, are looking. I can tell. It's okay. They're just obsessed with how cute I am. Where are the cake pops? I don't know. Probably no longer existent. I don't know if they burned them or composted them or something. How tall am I? How tall do you think I am? The green sauce was pesto, yes. They're mesmerized by my beauty. Exactly. Lily is 4'11". Thank you. All right. This looks good.
Oh, wow. It's changing, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit. Thank you very much for this. Here we go. I see some sort of whipped cream. I see little chocolate twirls. I see a cake. I'm assuming it's a lava cake. Are you really 6'5", Anya? That's awesome. We stand a tall queen. All right. Yes, listen to the podcast. Okay, here we go. Y'all are going to see it before I do. How does it look? Pretty good. Soft inside. Yep. Nice and wet. Moist. Oh, that was good. Oh, my. I'm going to dip in a little bit of the cream here. That's good. Yeah, it's good. No, not cinnamon. These are probably handmade little chocolate bits. Oh, yeah. There's like a hint of raspberry coming from somewhere. It's from here? Oh, yeah. There's some citrus in that foam. I mean, it's a very moist cake. I actually really do think they made this like just before they brought it to me. It's very rich. Does it have a cinnamon flavor? No. I mean, here maybe a little bit because I think that might be cocoa dusting, not cinnamon. It's very good. It is almost as good as the flourless chocolate cake from Kokari, which is maybe the best cake I've ever had. It's up there. It's very good. It's very good. It's a very solid cake. I'm glad that he recommended this one. And it's warm too, which is like extra points. It's supposed to be warm, but it is too. It's good. I know, it's cocoa. It's all dusted with cocoa. Do I stream Monday through Friday, Amy? Usually, this is a later stream, but usually like afternoon-ish Pacific time. I'm just going to keep eating this thing. Coffee? Coffee's fine. There's nothing to write home about. 6. The cake is like an 8. Very good. It's so rich. You say it's small. Put the chocolate stick in your coffee. Okay. Done. It's in there. Do you date cis women? Yes. That's fresh. I think they really did cook it to order. Do you feel like creating meaningful friendships is easier as a woman? Not necessarily. I think creating meaningful friendships is easier as yourself. Like, yes, I now have an easier time creating friendships, but that's not because I'm a woman. It's because I am now myself. Thank you, user77. May I ask what a cis woman is? Someone whose gender is the one they were assigned at birth. We're not getting into this, y'all. We're not getting into this. We get into this every day. It's CIS, and you can Google it. You can Google it. I promise. I'm going to dunk it into the coffee. Solid. Thank you, Maya. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we're not getting into the cis thing today. Maybe tomorrow. Are my parents accepting? Yes. Do you get annoyed answering the same questions? Not really, because usually every time I answer the question, someone learns. And if there's anything that the trans community needs right now, it is people to learn and understand who we are and what it means to be trans. So I will answer it 1,000,000 times till I got 2 feet in the grave, as long as people are still learning. I can never be myself. Yeah, if you can't be yourself, it's hard to have friends. I mean, I had friends before I transitioned, but it's certainly easier now to have any relationship. It was hot yesterday in SF, I know. Being yourself shows who your friends are. Yeah, that's true. And luckily, I did not really lose any friends. At least any that mattered. Because I picked my friends well. All of them are very trans inclusive, so I didn't really lose anyone. Family is supportive. I do feel Benina working potato. Thank you, DJ Meadow. All right, there's a little bit of melted chocolate at the bottom. Yeah. Good. How was the chocolate cake? Very good. Very good. Take down. How old was I when I transitioned? 27. Where am I from? I was born in Columbus, Georgia. The real question is, where can one get a good Reuben sandwich? One Market is a good place for a Reuben. That's where I'd suggest going. One Market. It's in the Embarcadero. I agree, Julia. Yeah, 100% A. Hager. Oh, well, thank you. Would I get curly extensions? I mean, my hair is already pretty long. You want to see my hair down? I mean, I guess if you want, I can show you how long my hair is, but it will be hard to get it to where it was before, which is up. But it's like down to here. It's like poof. It's a poof. It's poof. Thank you. Chuck Acklin, thank you. Solar Dates Rock, I agree. Thank you, Susan McDonald's. Lily, would you ever dye your hair a different color? I have dyed it like slightly red before, but I like it the way it is. Do I straighten my hair? No, typically not. Oh, well, thank you. On the bell? The notification bell. Awesome, thank you. Thank you, Lindsay. Have I been to Beaufort, South Carolina? Not been to Beaufort, but my parents used to live in Columbia, South Carolina, so I've been there plenty. I'm not interested in extensions. I almost got eyelash extensions once, but then, thought not. Hello from Myrtle Beach. Hi. I live near Macon. Nice. Yeah, I was born in Columbus, so not too far. Thank you, Rebecca S. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I mean, I can take my hair down. I don't know. Just joined. What was for dinner? We had a very fancy French meal. We had 2 hors d'oeuvres, 2 appetizers, 1 side, and a dessert. We had 6 courses. This was a 7 if you count the coffee. 8 if you count the Diet Cokes. Sending love from Illinois. Thank you. Hi, Lolo's TikTok. Hello from Greenland. Wow. Hi. Hello from New Hampshire. Hi. Favorite part of San Francisco? That I can be myself. That's all. That's really, it's about all it is. How is my day? My day is good. This has been a very lovely stream. Honestly, like, there was a couple restaurants that we weren't able to go to today. This was kind of like if Mackenzie's in the chat, they were helping me a lot, where we went to one place, they didn't want us there. They went to another place, they were too busy. And now we came to this and it was like, oh my God, please be a good place. And it turns out it was the perfect place. Is this an affordable restaurant? Depends on what you mean by affordable, but no, it is fancy. And look, y'all are the ones that make it possible for us to eat here. So thank you. Hello from Brazil. Hi. Should we reapply lipstick? Hi. Yep, there's Mackenzie. Shout out to Mackenzie M in the chat, one of my head moderators, next to along with my boy toy, Ollie. But Mackenzie's was really helpful today. They were like calling restaurants all day long for me to, make it easier to find places. Mackenzie is the real MVP. It's true. Can I show my hair down? Sure. It's going to look kind of weird because it was up all day. What do we think? Beaufort. Oh, okay, cool. What do you think? Yes, Mackenzie and Co-Captain Oliver. It's a little bit like smushed here because of the... There you go. That's my hair. Oh, well, hi, Sean. All right, we'll put it back up. I should wear it down more often. Yeah, in the summer, it's just kind of hard because one of the main reasons I like it up so much is because it gets so hot, especially because I walk a lot. I already sweat enough, and to have hair on my ears is like, it's just a lot. So. Uno momento. S'il vous plaît. There we go. Close enough. Yeah, I know. I don't need or want extensions. I agree. It's beautiful down. I appreciate that. I agree it is beautiful down, but I like it up more than down. I like how it's kind of like, because it kind of emphasizes the curls in a different way to have it like a pineapple up top. Thank you, Amaya. Thank you. What do you like to cook? Asks Roxy Girl. Italian food is probably my go-to, but I'll cook anything. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, I sweat plenty. All right, let's reapply some lipstick with my new lipstick mirror. You can see if I can make it so you can see yourselves. This is what you look like. I'm turning the mirror on you. This is what you look like. There's actually a trans-owned makeup business painted by Wendy. She sent me this along with some really nice other products. So I've been looking for a mirror, and I didn't even tell her, and she just sent me one. So now I have one. If you want to support a trans femme-owned makeup business, painted by Wendy. She did send lip stuff as well. I also got chocolate on my lips. I think this is close enough for now, honestly. It's not perfect, but it'll do it. You still do get ready with me. It's not so much anymore. Because I'm at the point where I'm not doing like 3 hours of makeup every day. And I'm focusing more on food streaming. I should probably put this back too, huh? But like, today I posted pictures and still did like choices in the Discord, but yeah, I don't do get readies with me as much. I'm not opposed to it, but there's also a lot of drilling in my apartment. Cowgirl country vibes. Well, that's because I was born in the South. Columbus, Georgia. When did you realize you wanted to do food lives? I think March or so we started doing them, and I just really enjoyed them. I've always loved food, and I think it's certain my mission, which is to normalize and educate, normalize trans people in public and educate people about trans people, is better served by streaming from food stuff. Food places, that's called restaurants, yes. So that's what I do now, and I like it better. I mean, I don't dislike the Get Ready With Me stream stuff. That's also fun, but this is like a little bit more what I like to do. I'm more into this. The first restaurant I ever went live on, oh my God. The Cheesecake Factory is one of the first. I'm trying to think where else before then. I don't know. Maybe one of the Lily's Lovelies can remember. So I eat at restaurants every day. I try to, Monday through Friday, eat somewhere. And usually I eat somewhere new. Have I done food trucks? Yes, we've done some food trucks. We went to Spark Social a few weeks ago, which is just like a food truck park. L'addition, s'il vous plaît.
D'accord.
Merci.
Where do you live? In the city here or
oui,
visiting?
Oui, le district financier.
District financier.
Financier.
Ouais.
D'accord.
Oh, il n'y a personne qui habite là-bas. It's a ghost town, no?
Oh oui, un peu.
It's too bad.
Yeah, it is. See, I can speak French. L'addition, s'il vous plaît. L'addition, s'il vous plaît. Cheesecake has spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah, I mean, look, I love that Caesar salad, but dang, I can't go back. Am I in Paris? No, I'm at a French restaurant at San Francisco. Where did I learn French? I took like 7 years of French. I'm really not very good. But, I like to flex everyone. When I'm at a French restaurant, how can I not?
Merci beaucoup.
Merci. Comment t'appelles-tu?
Jean-Marie.
Jean-Marie.
Et vous?
Lily.
Lily? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Jean-Marie. Jean-Marie. Marie. Yeah, that's about right. Yep. Cheesecake should roll out the red carpet. I agree. What are you gonna do? It's okay. We've upgraded anyways. How much? We can play the game. Let me do the math in my head. Wait. Okay, wait. It would be being okay. Dollars and cents. Ready, set, go. The first person to get within $1 wins. Y'all are in the right ballpark. Right ballpark. No one's gotten too close yet. You got to do dollars and cents, or else it doesn't count. I see some people there's someone who got it really close, but they didn't do dollars and cents. There's so many. If you said it and I missed it, I apologize. Oh wait, no, that was so close, but it wasn't quite there. So close. A couple people getting so close. No. I'm going to give it a few more seconds here. And then no one wins. Nah, that's it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Someone got it within 5 cents, but it was with no cents. Someone said, okay, I'm going to tell you. Okay. And I'm calling it. Someone said 155 with no cents. It was 155.05. They could have gotten it within 5 cents. They just neglected the decimal. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, it's still guessing. I called it. You can stop now. Yeah, that's crunch roll. 155.05. Samantha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. 156.54. That wasn't within $1 though. Stop guessing. It's done. The game's over. It ended. It's 155.05. Someone said 155 flat. And that was... No, not 180 with tip. Is 155.05. That is inclusive of tip. Oh, wow, Brittany got it. 155.05. It was like 129 without. And 20% brings it up to 155. So... nice, Madeline. Nice. I love that part at the grocery store. To do that at the grocery store? Tipping in the grocery store? Okay, I get it. Has someone sponsored dinner yet? Yes, we've gotten plenty of sponsors. I mean, you're more than welcome to continue to sponsor it or sponsor tomorrow's, but yeah. Thank you, Wendy. By the way, Wendy, did you see that I used your new mirror that you sent me? Painted by Wendy. Pretty cool, huh? Thank you, Wendy. I'm glad you saw it. Have I shared the name of the restaurant? No, I might as well. It's called Piperade. The name's been behind me all night long, and a lot of people have pointed that out. What are you gonna do? It's right. It's right here. Piperade. It's backwards, but there it is. Thank you, Chun. What zodiac sign are you? Asks Roxy Girl. Aquarius. Born January 31st, 1993 at 8:15 p.m. at Martin Army Hospital in Fort Benning, Georgia. Army brat. Do they take the gratuity out automatically? No, I did the math and I added it to equal 155.05. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Do I have any tattoos? I have some queer heart tattoos on my wrist. I'm 30 years old. Thoughts on Sagittarius women? I don't have any thoughts on any sort of like zodiac signs. I don't know what any of them mean. I don't know what the qualities are, but I'm happy to tell you what mine is, if it's helpful. Hi, Emily Bartlett. We had French food. Thank you, Julie. Who ordered gratuity? Daughter's birthday is January 31st, 1997. Nice. I go to church with your mom. Interesting. My mom is Jewish. So am I. What did you order? Oh, we had so much. We had... How long were you in Columbus? From 93 to 95, and then from 97 or 8 to 2001-ish. Something like that. Something like that. Thank you, Amber. Some restaurants in Montana add the tip. Honestly, they should. They should. That secures the income for the servers. Or they should just factor it into the price to begin with and say this is a no-tipping restaurant. Good night, Kath. They did that at a restaurant we were at like last month, and it was great. It was like, they're like, oh yeah, gratuity's already included. And I said, perfect, thank you. You get to see your parents often. Not as much as I'd like, but I am seeing them next month. We're all convening in New York City for a few days. Thank you, Amaya. In just under 24 hours? Oh my God. Wow. What time were you born, Riki? Casa Bonita does that. They pay the servers over $20 an hour in no tips. I mean, that's better than like getting stiffed on a tip at $3 an hour. Work at a restaurant where gratuity was included. It definitely helps. There you go. Thank you, Debbie. Just got my baby to sleep, living vicariously through you. I'm glad. Oh, hi, Nina. Fort Benning in Columbus was renamed for my uncle. Is that so? Cool. Is it not Fort Benning anymore? Or was it called Fort Benning because of your uncle? The meal was great, Hillary. It was great. Thank you, Nina. I live. Yes, I did order 55 wings, 55 cheeseburgers, 55 steaks, 55 fries, 55 pies, 55 coffees, 55 tots, 55 taters. Oh, hi, Elliot. How you doing? Long time no see. By the way, if you didn't know, Surly_Temple is a friend of mine for a long time now. Whenever you're ready, Jean-Marc. Elliot and I met in college in 2011, where we were on the same freshman dorm, and we've been friends ever since. Thank you, Gigi. What I ordered for dessert, we had a warm chocolate cake, and it was great. Sad. Yes, Elliot's great. He's a sweetie. Should rock a super cute spring dress. I'm open to it. Got approved to rent a house, Mazel Tov. Thank you so much.
Oh, I didn't do it yet.
I got you. It's all good. Let's see. Hi, Emily again. 55 sauces. 55 sauces. It's a sauce. Do you ever get any hassle about taking up a table too long? No. Again, this is a fancy French restaurant. French people love taking their time at dinner. If you're not taking it, it's like they can do a meal in an hour, hour and a half, but like real French dinner is like 2-3 hours, if not more. So it's like part of it. Don't worry. Did I laser chest? Yes. I'm also shaving and stuff. When you lived in St. Paul, did you go to the Minnesota State Fair? Of course I did. I heard Weezer play at the Minnesota State Fair in 2011, though I didn't have tickets. I still heard them. Fort Moore is the rename for Fort Benning. I did not know that. I've not been to Columbus or Fort Benning in a decade plus. I am still alive. Hi, Mandy. Welcome back. We have the same name. Yes, we do, Lily. Nice name. Zonnerite. Oh, yeah. It's good. The Minnesota State Fair is a lot of fun. It's big. Charlotte and I know I saw that. Congrats, Elliot. Congrats. Did you find a third roommate? I know you mentioned someone else, right? Your coworker, your bandmate or something? Did I live in Minnesota at some point? Yeah. I lived in St. Paul. Anyways. Check's coming. Thank you, Jean-Marc.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Bientôt.
Yes, à bientôt. À bientôt. I'm happy I'm here too. What are Nugget's nicknames? Mr. Nugget, Monsieur Nouget, Nugo, Nuggo, Nouget, Nugster, Nugs. Do I go live at certain times? Usually in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. But what did I say? What was it 26:01, 55:05? But if you join the Patreon, I like give you notice every day. Like, hey everyone, like earlier today I said, hey everyone, I'm gonna do a dinner stream. We'll keep you posted on timing, and like I'll always, when I go live, like send you a notification to be like, hey, I'm about to go live, so you don't miss it. TikTok is like hit or miss when it comes to notifying you. Sometimes it does. Even if you're signed up for notifications, it doesn't always notify you. By the way, this is what I was. Whoa! This is what I was wearing underneath, in case you were wondering. How much of my Patreon starts at $5 a month? You get everything at the $5, with the exception of the spicy content, which comes in at the $10 a month level. Do I miss Minnesota winters? No. Okay, I got everything. See if we can find an unhoused person to give the cheese to. All right. Wow, what a great meal. What a great meal. Yeah, you like the thighs? I like my thighs too. I like my thighs too. Yes, there is spicy content. Spicy, specifically spicy for women, is spicy content for women. So if you're a woman who thinks I'm cute, it's for you. And not just women, but like, it is. Let me put it this way, because I know plenty of queer people who are not female identified like that content. It is content for not cis men. That's a better way of saying it. That's a better way. You might enjoy it as a cis man, but predominantly it's made for like the queer and female gays. Mal, if you go to the Patreon, the Discord, there's an emotional support channel. Yeah, I'm surprised to see the spiciness. Oh, well. I hope that's okay. You can opt out of the spiciness. You don't have to look at the spiciness. Mary Beth is a fan. Nice. Am I bi? No. I like femmes. What do I talk about in spicy? All sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. And I show all sorts of stuff as well. It was much appreciated. Good. Good. I'm glad you like it. I like doing it. I like making it. I just recorded a 45-minute podcast. So, you know, if you've seen the most recent TikTok I made about the person I'm dating who got their cake pops turned into a donut, I recorded a 45-minute in-depth podcast all about that yesterday on the spicy tip. So it's like all about it. Hi, Sparkles. Yeah, so surprised there's still sunlight. Not for long. 7:30, so the sun is, if it hasn't already, said it's about to. Of course, Whitney. Hi, Exo Nikki. Thank you, true to yourself. I'm surprised the eyeliner hasn't run more than it has. Does anyone else get that? Okay, is it spicy looking or spicy listening? Yes to both. I make both. You get both. There is spicy podcasts. There's also spicy pictures and spicy videos. Now, here's a question. Does anyone, when you do the eyeliner, does anyone do the thing where you like blink and it goes on your upper eyelid? Isn't that so annoying? If you ever find yourself in Sacramento, let's get a coffee. Yeah, totally. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people in Sacramento, apparently. Fashizi, I think, is there. A couple other people. Thank you, Key. Okay. I do have hooded eyes, yes. Q-tip to get rid of the smudge. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It's not such a big deal. It's just kind of annoying. I think it helps when I have eyeshadow on because it keeps it from sticking. But I don't use much eyeshadow these days. Hooded eyelids, yeah. I do let it dry, but even if I let it dry, I have like a little makeup fan and everything. It doesn't always work. I think it has to do with humidity and like sweat. Key, got it. How do you do wing eyeliner? My secret is I use a stamp. It's like a little wing stamp. How much was my check? $155.05. Which is not bad for 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 shakes, 55 coffees, 55 tots, 55 pies. What time is it? It's 7:35. 7:35. Yeah, translucent powder. Yeah, that's probably also a good idea. It's all good. I don't use eyeliner very often. I only use eyeliner when I am, these days, I only use eyeliner when I'm recording a TikTok like I did today. Just because it's like so hot out and it runs and I don't necessarily need it. I don't need any makeup, but I like it I like the way I look without it as well. So what would you rate the food? That was like definitely, and if you're in San Francisco, worthy of a visit. Restaurant, Piperade. Very good. Very good. Do I have a P.O. box? I don't have a P.O. box because I know if I had a P.O. box, people would send not good stuff. Dealing with my period, and I was really hoping you were still alive after I put my kiddo to sleep. Well, here I am, Mandy. Hi. Hello. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Whew, it's a little bit, it's getting a little chilly. A little chilly out here. How am I not sweating? It's just chilly. Like I said, quite chilly. Okay. Once more, before I go, if you like this stream, if you like the people here, if you like the vibe, the best way to make sure that tomorrow I will wake up and still financially be able to support myself doing this 5 times a week, the best way to make sure is to subscribe to the Patreon at $5 a month. Think about it like Lily Netflix, Lilyflix. I pay $5 a month. I get to watch these TikTok streams. I get it. The streams are free. You could never pay a dime, and I'll probably keep doing this, hopefully. But that's only because a bunch of people recognize that $5 a month is pretty solid to keep these streams going. So, if you pay $5 a month, you get the streams every day, but you also get to join the Discord, which is like our community hub, where it's like a bunch of different group chats, okay? Mal needs help on the Discord. Can Ahmad maybe help Mal out? What's your Discord name? There's an emotional support channel on Discord. There's a channel where we post pictures of our pets. There's a channel where we post selfies of ourselves. There's a channel where we talk about books and TV and movies, and it's just like a community gathering hub where we're talking all the time. You get notifications when I'm going live. You get extra special streams where I'll just like hop on and while I'm editing a video, I'll like hang out with y'all, or I'll record podcasts live. I recorded a podcast live on Discord last night, and you can like be in the chat while I'm recording it. So that's only $5 a month. And if you go to $10 a month, you get all of that plus spicy content. So not bad. You get to support me. I do have a podcast. You technically can get it for free. It just takes a while for everything to make it onto the free feed. It's called My Trans Best Friend. It's on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc. So, thank you, Krista. All right, y'all. I love you. I will be back tomorrow. Where am I going to eat tomorrow? I have no idea, but we shall see. Anything else? How spicy? Very spicy. Very, very spicy. I'm sorry, Christina J. I gotta go eventually. My podcast is My Trans Best Friend. I gotta go walk Nugget. Dude, let me go for Nugget, okay? Nugget needs me. My boy. He's wondering where I am. I'm just kidding. He's fine. I love you. I will see you tomorrow, my lovelies.